Second home game of the year for the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, and they do so against the Montoursville Warriors, a marquee Friday night matchup here at Thompson Street Stadium. Sam Cooperman with you, Brandon Barker joining me for pregame, Doug Byerly, Nate Carpenter, all a part of tonight's broadcast here against Montoursville, as Jersey Shore and Montoursville both come in 2-0. And over the years, these two teams have battled in these non-conference affairs, Brandon, that always seem to live up to the billing.
Yeah, they do, and every year there's some kind of controversy between these two. It started back in 2013 when Jersey Shore intercepted a pass, and it was during overtime. You're not supposed to, but the referees let it go, and ever since then it's been a back and forth between these two. Shore has split a couple with them. The last time Shore played here, there was controversy in how the field was, especially how it looks tonight, as you're going to see on our live stream. You know, the field does look a little bit bad, but Montoursville is going to have to readjust to that for Jersey Shore.
You mentioned the field conditions, Brandon. Very sloppy. You see mud just popping up all over the place. I was walking out there before, and with the amount of rain we've had in the past week, and you couple that with the middle school game happening here yesterday, the grass that looked so pristine just 2 weeks ago here is wearing down, and it's very reminiscent of the 2018 game, like you said, Brandon, in which Jersey Shore prevailed over Montoursville 30-20, and that was a very key game in the Bulldogs season. That was when they were 0-2 and really needed that victory, and they got it over the Warriors, and that was a year both of these teams made it to the state playoffs. And in that one, you talked about a lot of the fumbles, Brandon. That was an issue for Montoursville in that one, as they coughed it up a number of times. Their quarterback then, Hunter Shearer, lost a couple of fumbles, and turnovers were all over the place for the Warriors in that one. Jersey Shore, last time they played Montoursville was 2019, and that was a very different result. 49-12, Shore lost at their place, and that was interesting in that Jersey Shore was up 12-0 in the first quarter, and then the wheels just came off, and Montoursville scored 49 unanswered. That was a very big wake-up call there, week 3 at their place. So both of these teams very, very explosive. As we take you through our pregame show, we'll have a lot of analysis to give to you. And before we go to break, Brandon, I want your general thoughts on where this team is through 2 weeks. 2-0, dominant performance week 1. Week 2 was shut out at halftime, and it really took a full game for Jersey Shore to prevail, but the Bulldogs did, doing so 9-7 at Selinsgrove.
Yeah, my thoughts on where they're at right now is they've got a lot of work to do, both offensively and defensively tonight. They've got to be able to stop Rocco Paluzzi and that starting offense for Montoursville. Got to be able to stop the run game. They were good at it, but they weren't so successful against the Seals, who ran it a lot underneath their belt, over 100 yards for a team in that game. And then, I got to look up the stats, but anyways, for Jersey Shore's offense, they got to find other playmakers to get involved. They ran to the outside edge, and Selinsgrove just absolutely killed them off the edge. They had better angles than them. So Shore's going to find something in the passing game as well, but they just got to be able to protect Brady Jordan a little bit better. He got sacked a lot more times than I think Coach Tom Gravish would have liked.
Well, you'll hear from Coach Gravish in a little while, and one of the things he said to me is that the blocking will have to be better this week to compete against Montoursville. We'll talk a whole lot about that. Coming up, Dr. Nate Carpenter will be on with us. Pre-game coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Jersey Shore and Montoursville. We're coming right back. Do not go anywhere.
It's the luxury location for your dog. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall. Grooming on site, air conditioning, and an outdoor playground. Now offering weekday doggy daycare. Call 570-377-0340 to check availability and for appointments. Online at sweetdreamsgroomandboard.com or find us on Facebook. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall, where we treat your dog like family.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
Taco Bell presents a breakfast bedtime story. Go to sleep, my friend, close your eyes and dream. Stop watching this guy play video games on stream. And you over there binging that show, if you go to sleep, you can wake up to a toasted breakfast burrito. Taco Bell has breakfast, and this is your warning. You can't try it if you sleep in tomorrow morning. I know bedtime's lame, but just think, when you awaken, you'll get a Taco Bell toasted breakfast burrito with cheese, eggs, and bacon. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now, 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
First Quality in Lock Haven and Macklehattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and Macklehattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels, dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all of their customers. TLC Fuels, proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore football pregame back with you at Thompson Street Stadium. Jersey Shore takes on Montoursville, and two 2-0 teams get after it. Sam Cooperman back with you. Nate Carpenter joins me now as part of our pregame coverage, and Dr. Nate always keyed into what's going on with the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, and something he would like to get off his chest is a few guys that aren't having their names mentioned as much as they should through how Jersey Shore has played through the first couple weeks. So, Dr. Nate, I'll turn it over to you. Let's get your first under-the-radar Bulldog.
Well, these are under-the-radar players simply because they're not necessarily showing up in the stat column. I think Jersey Shore offensively is still young. They're working out some wrinkles with execution. Excellent victory on the road last week. Selinsgrove, always one of the toughest places to play on the road. Cooper Peacock is the one name that I've really just felt has played super solid this year. Maybe not been one of the household names, but he is now currently on the map. Again, Eric, Caden Hess is another player that we've heard so much about, getting some looks from some really solid schools right now, collegiately with recruiting. He himself hasn't really had a breakout game thus far. First game of the week or of the year with Bellefonte, we look back, man, eight people touched the football offensively from a tailback perspective. 6 different people scored touchdowns, so they've been sharing the wealth, so to speak. The big thing about Montoursville, I think Maddox Delana is currently flying under the radar some because he's such a stout player when it comes to football. But he's also an excellent pitcher, first baseman, and slugger. So I think he's going to be key tonight because his punting is super and his ability to really throw and have presence in the pocket is key. And if Montoursville can control that line of scrimmage, I think the key for them is establishing the run, avoiding the third and longs, because Paluzzi is electric. Outside of Danville's tailback that had over 200 yards last week, the name I cannot think about, but he is a stud. I think Paluzzi is the best tailback minus Garcia in the whole region.
Yeah, well, you got some good company in this area. You talk about Gavin Garcia, who might overtake his brother's numbers at Southern Columbia. We'll talk about the out-of-town matchups in a little bit, and They got a good one hosting Loyal Sock tonight. Danville, another team that's on Jersey Shore's schedule once we hit October, but it's about Montoursville in this one. Nate, the last thing I'll leave you with, or you'll leave us with, I should say, is the line play. It's a new line for Jersey Shore. In Coach Gravish's season preview that he helped work with EasternPAFootball.com to put out, he mentioned the key losses and some of the guys like an Owen Anderson you think about. He also mentioned the entire offensive line. Each of those guys losing a line that led the way for you to get to the state title game and come a few yards shy of tying it up down the stretch. And then you put in some guys that clearly have gotten some experience, but not as much as the guys on the other side from Montoursville. And it was the same thing last week against Selinsgrove. What are you looking to see out of the line?
I think we're looking week to week. What is the evolution as far as maturation for these younger players? Obviously, last week, Selinsgrove, very quick, very strong, excellent defensively, a complete paramount change from week one in Bellefonte. Bellefonte was outmatched. Jersey Shore basically could do anything they wanted to, so they got in the up-tempo. They got a really nice rhythm going offensively. That didn't happen at Selinsgrove. Tonight, Montoursville dresses 70 men, 15 or 20 which are freshmen, but I like what the program's doing, and so their line is stout. We'll see who can control the line of scrimmage, and if Jersey Shore does struggle to do that, what wrinkles they can throw in offensively to utilize their top guns.
Well, I know you'll be watching closely as you do each and every week. We love having you on to talk about it whenever we're lucky enough to have you with a headset on. Dr. Nate, we'll talk to you later. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Coming right back, we'll have my pregame conversation with Jersey Shore head coach Tom Gravish. We also have our out-of-town scores presented by Susquehanna Transit, starting lineups, and the opening kickoff is not too far away. Jersey Shore and Montoursville on the Bear Country Sports Network. We're coming right back.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828.
This Labor Day, let's all fall together at Lowe's. With big savings on select major appliances. Plus, get up to $500 off now with the purchase of qualifying major appliances. And free delivery on appliances over $299. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. In-store must ask cashier to apply coupon. Savings vary based on purchase amount. Can't be combined with additional discounts. Exclusions apply. Valid 8/26 through 9/15.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Colon Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadra-Fire. Visit Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, Baxter Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscolonwoodstoves.com.
Asthma symptoms can attack anywhere, like on a city street. Now, you can get fast relief anywhere with new improved Primatene Mist, the only FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. So whether you need relief of symptoms at the park or at your kitchen table, Primatene Mist starts working quickly, opening up your airways to restore free breathing. For temporary relief of mild symptoms of intermittent asthma, use Primatene Mist and breathe easy again. Available at CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. Use as directed.
There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutz's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, student, we can find a place for you in Lock Haven Williams Borders State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using our new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Chatting pregame with Coach Tom Grabish, head coach of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Game tonight against Montoursville. Two 2-0 teams getting after it here at Thompson Street Stadium. Coach, from being out on the field tonight, what do you make of the field conditions and how you guys prepare here playing on a little home grass?
Yeah, we love playing on grass. We think the field's in great shape, and we look forward to a good contest with an outstanding football team in Montoursville.
You talk about Montoursville being an outstanding team, just like you guys. They've done a whole lot of winning in recent years. What is it about this program that keeps turning out quality teams?
Well, I don't know. If you look at their tradition, they got about a 40-year tradition in winning football games all the way back to Coach Bergen and, back to the 80s when they were in a state championship game, and they're used to playoff games, conference championships, etc. And, we're just trying to do the same thing that they've been doing, be as competitive as possible. But, no, they got a fantastic program.
Coach Tom Grabish with us here pregame. A couple of those guys, their quarterback, Maddox Stelina, and then the reigning all-state running back, Rocco Polizzi. What do you make of those two players, and how do you limit what they can do offensively?
Oh, they're great. I don't know if you can totally stop them. That's how great they are. We just got to limit the big plays. We always try to eliminate plays over 15 yards. They're going to get a run, 8 yards or 10 yards or a completion. We just don't want to give up one-play touchdowns. And those guys are just tremendous players, for the Warriors.
And in terms of execution, you guys got by Selinsgrove last week. You mentioned to me after the game you wanted to see some things done better. Where are some of those improvements you need to make to be successful tonight?
We need to block a little bit better. We challenged our guys, whether they were mentally ready to go, to play. You can't turn the go button on at halftime and get precision and excellence. You can get better effort, but you won't get precision in excellence. So we're challenging our guys to be mentally focused all week long, play with poise, play with discipline. And, we still believe in these guys. They're a little bit younger, yet some of these guys starting their first games in the offensive line. So we're looking for a good football game here tonight.
Looking for precision and excellence, Coach. Always appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The Bear, WQBR.
A 31-year record of trust. Barry Enders Construction in Jersey Shore. Remodeling, new construction, everything from small jobs to new houses. Working throughout Bear Country, Barry can build or remodel anything you need. Bathrooms, kitchens, garages, decks, additions. He can add value to your home with insulation and new siding. Make the move you've always wanted to create the living space you've dreamed of. Call Barry Enders Construction today, 570-218-7713. Barry Enders Construction, Jersey Shore.
The moment you fire up a Gator UTV, the engine has your full attention. The completed job is on the horizon, and the trail meets its match. Just like that, you made short work of a long to-do list. Run with us on a John Deere Gator UTV. With effortless four-wheel drive at the flip of a switch and our smoothest shifting transmission yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1950 and a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at HollicksCoalAndOil.com.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Shop the Skeleton Key Boutique in downtown Lock Haven in the spot that used to be inhabited by CO2. Ashley Foltz has built her business from the ground up, and each week she models the new arrivals on the Skeleton Key Facebook page so you can see how each item fits. Most inventory sells out in those sessions. Pieces that remain can be purchased directly in the store where shopping's easy, fun, and personal. Join the movement toward well-made, fashionable clothes. Visit Skeleton Key Boutique, 19 East Main Street in Lock Haven. Weekdays 11 till 6, Saturdays 10 till 2, SkeletonKeyBoutique.com.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Back at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium, the site of tonight's game between the 2-0 Jersey Shore Bulldogs and the 2-0 Montoursville Warriors, and it's always a matchup that tends to excite. Montoursville's gotten the better of Jersey Shore over the Tom Gravish era, but the Bulldogs did win the last game here. That came in 2018 by a score of 30-20 on field conditions that were pretty similar to what we'll have tonight. Very muddy, a little wet, and grass just kind of somewhat there, but not really. Doug Byerly, I'll turn to you. Will be calling the game with me tonight. Doug Byerly was with us in 2018, calling that game with me here against Montoursville. Doug, when you think back to that game, are there any memories you have, and just in terms of the field condition and how a team like Montoursville that's not used to playing on this surface and hasn't in a couple of years, as these teams did not match up last year, and how that could factor in?
Sam, great to be here week number 3, and you're right. A lot of teams, including Montoursville, made the change to turf, within the last 10 years or so, and obviously playing on the turf like Jersey Shore did last week on the road at Selinsgrove, it's perfect. Even if it gets a little wet, it usually dries off pretty quickly, and then field conditions are not a factor. It's likely that they will be a factor here in that the turf is soft. You got some pits and pockmarks all over the field, and it'll be always interesting early in the game to see, are the running backs able to get their footing, or people slipping and sliding, and then does it create a big play? That's the thing. Does somebody fall down and leave somebody wide open, or does a running back be able to break free because the defender's making a move and falls down? And that's something that Montoursville is so good and have been so good for so long, winner of 10 games in a row. They're a legitimate 3A state title team without question. So there's going to be a big matchup, tough matchup here tonight for the Bulldogs.
And the Montoursville Warriors, you talk about their ability to compete at the 3A level. Jersey Shore, a slightly larger school, and it bumped up to 4A a few years back. So they play in different levels of the state playoffs, but in the regular season, these matchups have always been interesting. Montoursville last year going 8-1, lost in the first round of the 3A playoffs, and what's notable is they did not have Rocco Polizzi for that, and that was a major loss. You talk about a junior running back then, now a senior running back, and last year was able to earn all-state honors, carried the Rock for over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns in a mere 6 games, to speak to just his brilliance and his ability to play. Another guy for Montoursville to watch out for, Maddox Stelina, senior, who can throw the ball really well. Nate Carpenter mentioned earlier his ability as a baseball player and just that kind of arm he has and the poise, as Montoursville and an experienced line. They got some big bodies there, including their left tackle, Gavin Farquharson, 6'4", 300-pounder. That's going to be a problem or potentially a problem for Jersey Shore line. They'll have to make sure to figure out how to match up with the size Montoursville brings to the table. Doug, as you reported, always the master of the coin toss that happens a half hour before the game itself and before the coin toss that you see when you're here watching. Jersey Shore won the toss and will receive. That starting offense for Jersey Shore, led by junior quarterback Brady Jordan, coming off a week where he really didn't have much time to throw the ball. That'll be important in this one, as right now his completion percentage is not ideal at 11 for 27 through 2 games. Looking around, Jersey Shore has Carter Peacock shifting over to fullback. Gabe Andrus, the 5'10", 165 junior, could take some carries at running back, spelling Peacock at points. You'll have Hayden Packer there at fullback as well. Wide receivers, Nick Williams, Elijah Jordan, sophomore and freshman respectively. And probably the hero of the game last week, Doug, Conor Griffin at wide receiver. He came up with a big 24-yard grab on 4th down to keep a drive alive that set up the go-ahead and eventual game-winning field goal for the Bulldogs. It's nice to have guys like that can mix in addition to the superstars like a Caden Hess, who didn't mention just yet, and now I just mentioned him.
I mean, obviously Caden Hess is going to get everyone's first and probably second attention, but it is so valuable to have other players, other athletes that can come up with big plays, and Conor Griffin had a great a game last week, not only with that big catch offensively, but then had the interception to seal the ball game. So you do need those other people to diversify your offense. And Jersey Shore in those first 2 games have been able to find those different people to make important plays throughout the game.
Jersey Shore at tight end, Connor Davis, 6'2", 215 senior. He's really excelled at defensive end this year in addition to his tight end spot. One of those unsung heroes. Jersey Shore on the offensive line, Donald Steinbacher, a former running back who will play on both sides of the ball, and you can hear the Montoursville band loud and proud. It'll be tough for the players to hear and for us to hear ourselves, evidently. Dirk Stetz, Luke Springman, Jared Polsky, and Zach Rooney making up Jersey Shore's line, and Steinbacher, a senior, the only one that's not a junior in terms of that new O-line. Breck Miller doing the kicking, and Cooper Peacock will punt and return. And other returners, Elijah Jordan and Brady Jordan. Defensively for Jersey Shore, Bulldogs have the aforementioned Connor Davis and Tate Sechrist as defensive ends. Zach Rooney and Donald Steinbacher in the middle. Dirk Stetz, the nose tackle. Linebackers Carter Peacock and the reigning All-Stater Hayden Packer, senior and junior respectively. And the corners, Conor Griffin and Caden Hess. Safeties, Brady Jordan and Cooper Peacock. Ready for some football here at Thompson Street Stadium. Step aside one last time. We'll come back with our out-of-town matchups and the opening kickoff on the Bear Country Sports Network.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts, and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
McMahon Ferguson and Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon Ferguson and Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon Ferguson and Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
It's the new look Jiffy Market. Brighter, remodeled with everything you need. The largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Slushies, candy, snacks, ice cream, your favorite treats, fresh fried, fresh made sandwiches too. And the Pennsylvania Skills games you love, plus Pennsylvania lottery tickets, an ATM, and so much more. Jiffy Market, everything you need in one place, across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Shop today. Jiffy Market and Deli, always ready for you. Jiffy Market and Deli in Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Sam Cooperman with you as we get set for action. Jersey Shore and Montoursville, both 2-0, and they take the field here on a muddy surface at Thompson Street Stadium, the grass surface. Doug Byerly standing to my left. And Doug, what to you is the biggest key of this one for Jersey Shore to be successful?
I think it goes back to what Coach Gravis said to you in your pregame interview. This Montoursville team has a lot of athletes, very deep, very experienced team. Even though they've plugged in some new starters from the last year or two, these guys have gotten a lot of playing time. They have a size advantage, no question about it. And Shore is going to give up some yards and probably is going to give up some points, but they just need to limit those big plays. And he identifies those big plays as 15 yards or more. If you can keep Rockapalooza, Barkowski, and Delana and the receivers, Fenner, contained to some degree, you're going to have a chance to limit their scoring a little bit and stay in the ball game. We know that Jersey Shore defense, Sam, can really turn it up and play well as they did in that second half last week against a Selinsgrove team that's better than their 0-2 record without question. They're going to win some games this year and be a factor as the playoffs come near at the end of the season. But this is a very, very good Montoursville team, a legitimate 3A contender at the state level. So this is a big early season matchup, probably the best game in the region of Central PA by far tonight.
Jersey Shore and Montoursville take the field. Bulldogs break out the new kits, the orange tops, black pants, and just very visible. The numbers nice and clean. The black numbers and letters for Jersey Shore. Montoursville, the road whites with the blue, navy blue with gold helmets. They got the classic uniforms Montoursville's had for so many years. They got a new head coach, though, Mike Boughton, taking over. He was a defensive line coach for many years under J.C. Kiefer, who has stayed on the staff as an assistant, but spending more time with his family, and much respect to Coach Kiefer for the job he's done, continuing the legacy that the Warriors have had there. But the coin toss that was presided over by referee Ed Reeser, as well as umpire Troy Hickman, Rich Meese, the head linesman, line judge Lincoln Kaufman, side judge Ron Marshall, and field judge Sean Moore. They saw it as Jersey Shore being able to receive first, as Montoursville called tails. It was not. Jersey Shore will receive the kickoff on the left-hand side. Montoursville set to boot it away. Kickoff will come from Mason Winslow for the Warriors. Montoursville beat Jersey Shore at their place 2 years ago, 49-12. That's the last time these teams have gotten to match up, and fans on both sides clamoring for a rematch, where these teams just separated by 15 miles or so. They've had a lot of fun over the years, Doug.
They certainly have. It's been a big rivalry, and as everyone in the local region knows, Montoursville dominated 28-game winning streak from 86 to 2013, but in the last 6 years it's been 3-3. So it's been a very competitive team very competitive series as Jersey Shore has improved as a program and with hopefully this year's team.
Jersey Shore set to return the opening kickoff. In the home oranges, the brothers Jordan, Elijah the freshman on the left, Brady the starting quarterback and junior on the right, stand just behind their own 5. The left-footed kickoff comes from Winslow, drifts over to Elijah's way on the left side, hands off to his brother Brady up the left sideline, past the 15 and the 20. He's sent down to the ground at about the 22 in the open field, and Jersey Shore takes it left to right after the Dylan Blackwell tackle.
You know, Frank Shamiri, Braden Brown all had big games last week for this Montoursville defense. Very athletic, very well coached, as we talked about before, and they've got some size up front as well with Hunter Hanna, big number 71, two-way lineman for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's standing right in the middle there of the Montoursville four-man front. And Jersey Shore starts with Brady Jordan. Jersey Shore with Gabe Andrus getting the start at tailback, beginning the game with 2 in the backfield. Carter Peacock, who was running back last game, playing at fullback. 1st and 10, own 22. Jordan, play fake, slings it over the middle into traffic, in and out of the hands of Caden Hess, the All-State receiver. 2nd and 10, as that was broken up by Marco Polizzi, the brother of the All-Stater, Rocco.
Yeah, really good delivery there. Jordan kind of pump faked, and it was on target, but Polizzi made a nice play on the defense to knock it away.
And Jersey Shore moves promptly. They stay in the same formation. Send the receiver, Conor Griffin, to the right. On 2nd and 10 at the 22, they pitch it to the right, and Gabe Andrus is stuffed after a yard and a half. Minimal gain there. Few guys in the area. Nate Fisher, one of them. And it's 3rd and long for the Bulldogs after getting it to your own 24.
Always want to try and get those 3rd and whatever into short yardage situations, but a nice play against the run there by the Warrior defense. And it's a strength of their team. They'll be strong on defense all throughout the game.
4 receiver set for Jersey Shore. Nick Williams, the lone man to the right. 3rd and 8, own 24 from the shotgun. Jordan Fakes, throws over the middle, a wide open Conor Griffin past midfield. He's got lots of room inside the 20. He stays on his feet, avoids an ankle tackle, and he is gone. 76 yards. Jersey Shore has Jordan to Griffin, and it's 6-0.
Well, the big play is always such a factor in a ball game, and it's always great for your home team, the team that you're rooting for, if you can get it early in the ball game. Not really a blown coverage there. They just had him overloaded, and Conor Griffin's not the guy that you look to first. And Montoursville was looking to Caden Hess and the other receivers. Conor Griffin snuck out there, and Brady Jordan right on the money for the long touchdown.
Breck Miller on for the point after. He's 7 for 7 this year. The operation is clean, and the junior former Stocker player booms it, and a lucky fan behind the entrance makes the catch. And it's 7-0 Bulldogs. Jersey Shore getting started early. 11:06 to go, opening quarter. 3 plays. And Jersey Shore comes up with the 76-yard hookup to take the lead over Montoursville. Warriors get the ball back after this on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now. 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
76-yard touchdown, Brady Jordan to Conor Griffin, and Jersey Shore on 3 plays, able to complete the touchdown drive of 78 yards and take the 7-0 lead over Montoursville. Sam Cooperman with you, 11:06 mark of the first quarter. Jersey Shore hits home on the opening drive, and now they kick it off left to right. Breck Miller, the junior, is on to kick, and Rocco Polizzi on the right for Montoursville. And on the left, it's Nick Reeder. The ball flutters Reeder's way, doesn't even reach him. At the 19, it is grabbed on a fly as the run back occurs over to the right side. Zach Barnes takes it, and he is clobbered. Cooper Peacock just belts him back at the 20 as Barnes went backwards. And Montoursville starts just across their own 24-yard line, going right to left and facing a 7-0 hole.
Cooper Peacock had such a good game last week in the punt return part of the special teams, but boy, he's very active on that punt coverage as well. And that was a guy who doesn't normally return, and Cooper Peacock really unloaded on him.
5 wide for Montoursville, or rather 4 wide on first down as they bring somebody off the field, and they have a quick whistle before things get started. Looked like that play clock may have wound all the way down as the Warriors try to get situated. Maddox Delena, the senior QB, and they do have to drop back 5 yards. 6'3", 220. He's 15 of 23 passing through 2 games, just under 300 yards, 3 scores, 1 interception. And to his left side, the All-State linebacker, Rocco Polizzi, stands. 1st and 15, 0-19. Delena back in the pocket against the 5-2 defense, whips it over the middle where it's grabbed at the 35 for a first down. Montoursville with the hookup to James Batkowski for about 15 yards and a first.
Yeah, Batkowski and Fenner, you have to respect them. They're not the biggest players height-wise, but they're very quick. And just had to give him a little cushion there, did Cooper Peacock, and Delena will deliver it. He's very good, very experienced quarterback. He'll give the Shore defense trouble all night.
10.5 to go first quarter. 7-0 Jersey Shore, Montoursville's first drive of the game. 1st and 10 on 34. They bring in motion Fenner. He gets the direct handoff. He circles up to the 38 along the right sideline where he's escorted out of bounds. Makes it about 2nd and 6 for the Warriors as a pack of Bulldogs get over to the area.
Yeah, good reaction there by the Shore defense. You know, Fenner, we just mentioned him. He's not the biggest height-wise, but he's got real thick lower body. You can tell he's got some strength in those legs and able to break a tackle or 2 there to pick up a couple yards.
Let's say he only got 2 yards. He got out at the 36. That makes it 2nd and 8. Montoursville right to left. They bunch up the formation. Polizzi the lone man in the backfield. They fake the handoff to Fenner. Polizzi cuts up the field right side, in and out, and he gets up to the 41 before being muscled down from behind. Connor Davis, one of a few in the vicinity, and it's 3rd and short from Montoursville after Rocco Polizzi does what he does best, just run the ball forward as he gains about 6 yards there.
He's one of those guys, Sam, that he's consistently good but doesn't get a lot of press. He has 7 consecutive 100-yard plus games on the ground. He is a very good all-state level running back.
Both teams 2-0, separated by about 15 miles. A lot of rivalry implications here. 3rd and 2, Montoursville, own 43. Pitch to the left. There's Polizzi. Tries to go inside, then out, then back in. Wrapped up by Hayden Packer and company, but he is across the line to gain, outstretching to the 45. Packer got him from the backside. The safety, Brady Jordan, as well as Cooper Peacock, came in to help, but just enough to move the sticks, and the Warriors stay on the ball right to left.
That's where an experienced running back really makes a difference. Polizzi knew he was in trouble, and he could have got dropped for a loss, but then just stopped, turned it up just enough for that first down.
1st and 10, Montoursville, own 45, right to left, left hash. 1st and 10, one wide to the right. They run against a 5-2 defense. Delay handoff, Polizzi with guys tugging at his jersey, rips his way forward, where he's sent down at the 47, right up the middle. Jersey Shore had a few guys in the area, and Hayden Packer accumulates another tackle. They'll give him about 1.5 yards as Montoursville faces a 2nd and long here.
Montoursville, they do a lot of motion in regard to Delana faking to their running back, so you really have to pay attention to who finally ends up with the football.
Jersey Shore trying to beat Montoursville for a 2nd straight time at home. 2nd and 9, own 46 for the Montoursville Warriors between the hashes. Delana tried to draw Jersey Shore off sides, and whistles come. We'll see if it works. And as you can hear him barking out from the field, the senior quarterback, 2nd team in the Pennsylvania Heartland Athletic Conference last year, but it looks like the Warriors back up a little bit, and we'll see which way this is going. I think Delana got his own guys off, and he did. They call it a false start. 2nd of the game, Doug, for this Montoursville team.
Yeah, the Montoursville line, they were ready to go, but those linebackers for Shore, Packer, and Peacock came up there and just kind of hesitated, and somebody up there twitched. They didn't argue about it, and those kind of mistakes can really hurt you. You got a nice drive going. We'll see how much it affects a very veteran Montoursville offense.
2nd and 14, own 41 for Montoursville. After the false start, they go right to left, down 7-0. They bring Batkowski in motion to the left side slot. Delana, pressure, twisted and sacked. Tate Sechrist just like a bullet in there, and Delana had no time to get rid of it. Back at the 35, and that'll make it about a 3rd and 19 for the Warriors.
Yeah, interesting if you would watch the film on that one, because Sechrist came completely unblocked. Delana saw him right away, tried to make a move to get away, but Sechrist was under control, did what you want to do, forced that quarterback right to the ground. Quarterback Delana dropped it a little bit, but able to fall right on it for the recovery.
7.5 to go, first quarter and counting. Montoursville facing a 3rd and 19 at their own 36. They bring Reeder to the right side. Pitch right, Polizzi's got blocking, room up the sideline, creeps past the 40, 45, stays on his feet, tumbles down at about the 48. Not enough to move the sticks, but Montoursville gets a whole lot of yardage out of their all-stater, about 12 yards, bring him past the 48-yard line for a 4th and about 7.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, would you go for it just short of the 50-yard line? You have a veteran quarterback, but it looks like Delana, who's the punter, is going to drop back and maybe punt this one away, try and trade a little field position, down 1 score early in the ballgame.
Jersey Shore with Cooper Peacock on the right to return. He had a couple big ones last week in the win at Selinsgrove. The snap is there. The punt is a wobbler that barely crosses midfield, and it skids out of play around the Jersey Shore. Well, they'll say that was out before the 35. They'll call that all the way back at the 43, where Jersey Shore gets the ball. Maddox Delana, a punt he would like to soon forget, and Jersey Shore remains on top 7-0 and gets the ball back here for drive 2.
Well, last week Shore had trouble getting their offense started. Defense played super all game long, but particularly in the second half. So good start here. Good first drive, obviously, with the touchdown. Good first series for the defense as well.
Hayden Packer not playing offensively too much in this one. So that's Gabe Andrus to the right side of Jordan in the backfield. 3 receivers stacked left. Hess alone to the right. 1st and 10, double clutch. Jordan looking for Hess. He's got room up the sideline, but that ball overshoots him with Marco Polizzi in coverage. And it's 2nd and 10, Shore back at their own 43. Similar play Jersey Shore ran week 1 to Hess on that side against Belfont, where they had the connection. Hess just couldn't haul it in. So, Doug, I imagine that's a work in progress between those two.
That is. You just have to get the timing down. He was open, but just not open far enough to run that one down. That's a good matchup with Paluzzi against Caden Hess on the outside.
2nd and 10, own 43 for the fast-moving Jersey Shore offense. 7-0 lead in hand. They bring Peacock from the right side slot against this 4-man front. And before things get started from the gun, there is a whistle and a false start. Third false start between these two teams thus far. That's Jersey Shore's first, as these two offensive lines still try to mesh on their respective sides. And that'll make it 2nd and 15, Bulldogs back at their own 37.
Montoursville doing similar to what Jersey Shore does, shuffling a lot of people in and out, particularly on the offensive and defensive lines.
2nd and 15, Bulldogs just past their own 38. They go left to right. Jordan, screen pass from the gun to the right. There's Hess, makes the catch, but he's immediately ramsacked and thrown down in a hurry. Montoursville gets David Kennedy and company over there, make the big hit. Hess gets about 1.5 yards up near the 40, and that makes it 3rd and long, Bulldogs, about 13 to go to move the sticks.
Kudos there to the Montoursville defense. Really quick reaction. They have got good speed as well on the defensive side.
It's actually Caden Frame on the tackle, the outside linebacker. He shifts directions. Jersey Shore stacks 3 on the right. Elijah Jordan heads under center for a 3rd and 14. Pitches back to his brother Brady. Hesitates, throws into traffic. Griffin, 50-50 ball. Did he come up with it? It was him as well as Isaiah Fenner in traffic at the 42. They both have their hands on the ball, and right now they're wrestling on the mat, and we'll see who they give it to. It's either a big first down for Jersey Shore, and it is the Bulldogs, to the groans of these Montoursville Warrior fans, are able to get the big hookup as Jersey Shore completes it for 19 yards.
That's just a nice play. Elijah Jordan comes in, toss it back to Brady Jordan. He really delivers a nice ball. That's a second nice catch for Griffin.
Bulldogs moving quickly. 5 wide. They bring Elijah Jordan from the left side slot. Same thing under center. 1st and 10 at the 43 of Montoursville. Flips it back to Brady. He's in trouble, and he is knocked down quickly. Brady Jordan just a little behind the line of scrimmage, lose about 0.5 yard as Matthew Conklin decks him. 2nd and long, Bulldogs, they go left to right.
A little confusion there on which way that toss was supposed to go. Allowed that Montoursville defense to be right there.
Back at the Montoursville 45, 2nd and 13. Jordan takes the snap, hands it to Peacock on the option, and Cooper Peacock from the slot on the jet sweep couldn't go very far. Gains about 1.5 yards up to the 43. 3rd and 11 for Jersey Shore, is they got to get it near the 30 of Montoursville.
Really good to see the versatility. A lot of players touching the ball here early for the Bulldogs.
7-0 lead still for Jersey Shore. Brady Jordan, the junior quarterback, starting his 3rd game. Rolls out right on 3rd and 12. Pressure, he's being chased, flips it out, and nearly intercepted, incomplete along the side, looking for Hess. A sliding stop by Marco Polizzi as he dislodges that ball from the area. And the Bulldogs likely will punt it here, but we'll see. They always are an adventurous team, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great matchup. Polizzi, Marco versus Caden Hess. The ball delivered on the target, but Polizzi's right there to get the hands in and cause the breakup.
Cooper Peacock is the punter. Montoursville with 2 guys back to return. Dylan Blackwell on the left and Fenner on the right, and Fenner on the left. Neither of them get to touch this ball as it tumbles across the goal line for a touchback. And with 4:26 to go in the first, the Montoursville Warriors down 7-0, get their 2nd drive of the game here at Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised not having seen Montoursville up to this point. They have a size advantage, but they're not overly as large as I thought they were. Hunter Hanna and then the big guy, Gavin, they're very much bigger than anybody Jersey Shore has. But other than that, Shore matches up pretty good physically with the Warriors.
1st and 10, own 20 for Montoursville after the touchback. Maddox Delenia quarterbacks the offense as Polizzi, the all-stater, in the backfield. Fakes it to him, slings it over the middle, 1st down and more across the 30 and up to the 35. Marco Polizzi in traffic, rips it down and hauls it in for 15.
Yeah, so much. Marco's brother, Rocco, gets all the attention, but early in this ball game, he's very good on the defensive side and a very nice receiver as well. And again, veteran quarterback, just waited that 2nd and a half until you're able to come free on that slant. That's so hard to defend for the Bulldog defense.
There's also a Dominic Polizzi that does some work on special teams for the Warriors. Under 4 to play first quarter. Montoursville's 2nd drive of the game, down 7-0. Own 35. Delena claps his hands. Handoff. Polizzi just darts his way up the middle and waterbugs through some mud to the 37. Jersey Shore seals up the interior and huddle up for Montoursville. They have 2nd and 8.
Dirk Stetz there on the tackle. He's been very active in these first 2+ games now, and he really has done a nice job on the defensive front for this Bulldog defense.
Jersey Shore has allowed a mere 7 points through 2 games, shut out Bellefonte week 1, and won 9-7 in a slugfest down at Selinsgrove on Friday. 2nd and 7 they'll call it. On 37 for the Montoursville Warriors. Bunch formation. Delana fakes the jet sweep. Handoff, Polizzi. Big hole up the middle, past the 40, and accelerates all the way to the 48. And big run for the big All-Stater. 11 yards for him and a new set of sticks.
Montoursville really does a nice job with that ball faking in the background, and it just allows those linemen to engage and form the gaps to allow Polizzi for that big game.
Mike Boughton presiding over this Warriors team for his first year as head coach. 4 receivers set for them against the 5-man Jersey Shore front. 1st and 10 on 49. Delana gets the snap, flips it over to the right side. Polizzi out of the backfield. He's wrestled down by Carter Peacock, the outside linebacker. Jersey Shore's senior read that like a book, and that's back at the 47. Lose a couple yards there on the screen pass.
It's one of those plays where you want to get one of your best athletes out in space, and you want to have him make that first defender miss, and then you've got a lot of ways to go. Carter Peacock did not miss. Really good open field tackle there against a top player in Polizzi.
2nd and 12 on 47 for Montoursville. Run that same bunch set. They have 2 guys over to the right. One of them sprints over to the left. That's Nick Reeder all alone on the left side. Delana takes the snap. Pressure. Tate Sechrist muscles him down again. His 2nd sack of the first quarter. Tate Sechrist brings him to the grass behind the 40 for a big loss for the Warriors. And they're back in bad down and distance yet again as they have 3rd and a long 19 back behind the 40 with under 2 to play here in the first.
Tate Sechrist continuing his excellent play on defense. Last week against Selinsgrove on the road had 9 tackles. Here he's had 2 tackles for loss early in the ball game. That's what you want. You just want players to step up, and Alex Jackson has a good design every week. That's a big, big play, forcing the 3rd and long.
Early front runner in our Domino's 3 stars of the game. 3rd and 19 on 39. Just a delay handoff. Polizzi up the middle. Lots of room. 45, 50. Stays on his feet across the 45 at Jersey Shore. Finally decked from behind by Connor Davis. A massive run. And Montoursville here could very well decide to go for it as they have 4th and short. Line to gain is across the 42. They need about 1 or 2 yards here, and they have a decision to make.
Yeah, no question on the decision. Delana came right over, got the play call. Definitely going to go for it here. You're on the opponent's side of the 50. Big play there on 3rd down. So big play for the D early in the ball game.
16-yard gain for Polizzi. Bring it to the Jersey Shore 44. And pre-snap whistle claps on the Jersey Shore side. And you see the false start being signaled from the opposite side. And the 3rd time this quarter, Montoursville's offensive line puts them in a bad spot. And now the special teams unit comes out, Doug, as 4th and 3 becomes 4th and 8, right back to midfield.
Yeah, if you're a Warrior fan, that's a tough one because your team didn't really even have a chance to get set. The lineman went down, and then the tight end, Conklin, just moved very, very quickly, and it changes the decision. They're going to punt it away.
Punt comes from Maddox Delana. Clean snap to him. His last punt was a bad one. This one, spiraling kick inside the 15 is a good one. It goes through the arms of Brady Jordan. He's got to scramble for this ball around the 5, and the Warriors cover it up. Montoursville, just like that, has punted the ball into the Jersey Shore red zone, and through special teams, Montoursville puts itself in goal-to-go territory.
Well, we always talk about the turnovers. Obviously, they can really change things very quickly. There you have a chance for your offense to get the ball back. Brady Jordan seemed to have that one under control, and then it just kind of faded a little bit on him and got away from him. Had a chance to get it, but good coverage by the Montoursville special teams, able to knock him away from the ball. Big recovery for the Warriors.
Might have been the field conditions. 1st and goal from the 5 after that special teams Jersey Shore blunder. I formation for Montoursville. Handoff. Polizzi breaks 1, 2, and 3 tackles as he walks up the middle into the end zone with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's now 7-6 Shore, and Montoursville can tie it up right here.
Well, it shows you why he's an all-state running back. Got hit twice in the backfield. A little bit low on his body, so they weren't able to get the wraparound to bring him down, and he's able to just use his strength to get away from the touchdown. So, man, turn of events here as the first quarter winds down.
And we'll see how Jersey Shore responds to a little adversity here. For the PATs, Isaiah Fenner senior for Montoursville, does the honors. And Delana will set it up for him. Put down, kick is low, but through. And it's 7 aside. Montoursville, just like that, punted it away. Jersey Shore coughs it up, and the Warriors are there to take advantage. 16 to go in the first, 7 apiece. We come right back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this to Thompson Street Stadium. Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Transport children to school daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
16 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Montoursville is even the score here at Jersey Shore. 2-0 teams get after it. Montoursville 5-yard run from the All-State running back Rocco Polizzi after Jersey Shore fumbles a punt return. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you as Jersey Shore set to receive the Mason Winslow kickoff from the right-hand side. Jersey Shore with Brady Jordan on the right, Elijah Jordan on the left. Brady with a miscue moments ago, losing track of that ball and fumbling it away. Here's the left-footed Winslow on the move, right down the middle, then it curves to the left. Elijah grabs it, fakes the handoff to Brady, cuts right. A few Warriors slip up. He's got some room across the 20, 25, and muscle down from behind at the 28-yard line. Tackle made by Braden Brown. And Jersey Shore, with 8 seconds to go in the first, gets the last play of the quarter off here. We'll see what they do, Doug.
Turnover is always a key. That one, tough one on special teams by Brady Jordan, so we'll see how the junior all-around player, but here at quarterback, how he responds to a mistake that ties up the game at 7.
Ball being spotted at their own 27 between the hashes. Offset I formation for Brady Jordan. Brings the receiver Hess from right to left. Pitch left. There goes Gabe Andrus looking for the edge. Can he get it? No, he was tackled on the outside. Matthew Conklin, the linebacker, in on the stop to end the quarter. 7 apiece. Jersey Shore, a minimal gain on the run up to the 30. So a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 from there when we come back on the Bear Country Sports Network. Bulldogs and Warriors are even.
It's the new look Jiffy Market. Brighter remodel with everything you need. The largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Slushies, candy, snacks, ice cream, your favorite treats, fresh fried, fresh made sandwiches too. And the Pennsylvania skills games you love, plus Pennsylvania lottery tickets, an ATM, and so much more. Jiffy Market, everything you need in one place, across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Shop today. Jiffy Market and Deli, always ready for you. Jiffy Market and Deli in Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly back with you. Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium, where the score is 7-7 at the start of the second quarter. Jersey Shore got things cracking early in the opening minute. A 76-yard touchdown pass from Brady Jordan to junior Conor Griffin, and that was Griffin's first career touchdown reception. And on the other end, Montoursville ended the quarter a 5-yard run by Rocco Polizzi, the All-State running back. And Jersey Shore begins things right to left at their own 30 on the whistle. They work out of the offset eye again. Carter Peacock, the fullback. Deep back, Gabe Andrus. Receiver each side. Jordan runs back, pumps, runs to the right, takes off. Defense collapses on him, and he is smothered back at the 28-yard line. Big hit for the Warriors. I believe that was Nate Fisher that came in there, Doug, and he's back to what's going to be a 3rd and 8 for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, really just a one-man pattern there, hoping that Caden Hess could shake free of the receiver, and Jordan did the right thing, tucked it away, but good reaction by the Montoursville defense.
Start of the second quarter here, Jersey Shore with 3 to the left, 1 right. Caden Hess, the lone man to the right. Jersey Shore, Jordan takes the snap, and he is bludgeoned from behind, back at the 20. Off the edge, they send Caden Frame, and he whacks the Jersey Shore quarterback for an 8-yard loss, and a 3-and-out for Shore here in the opening minute of the second quarter.
Always tough for the quarterback when that pressure comes from the backside, because you don't see it right away, and Brady Jordan did see it and did the right thing. Tucked the ball away, took the sack. Hopefully Cooper Peacock can get a good punt away here.
4th and 14, own 20. Snap to Peacock, pops it up in the air, end over end, barely reaches midfield. It does take a good Jersey Shore hop inside the 45, and wisely, Isaiah Fenner lets it go as Jersey Shore grabs it just past the 45-yard line. Montoursville left to right, own 43. 10:45 to go second quarter here, Doug.
Really important here for the Bulldog defense. You've kind of given up momentum. You got it on the big pass play for your early touchdown. But Montoursville, again, veteran team, looked like they were stopped, but then they get the big turnover and score. They kind of have the momentum going their way. So the Bulldog defense and Coach Alex Jackson, you have to come up with a good series of plays here. Get this ball back for your offense.
Maddox Delina-led offense breaks huddle. In the Road Whites, they take it left to right on this muddy Thompson Street Stadium grass surface. 1st and 10, own 43 against the Jersey Shore 5-man front. And a timeout is called from the Montoursville sideline. So we watch them do that. In the meantime, we'll tell you about some of these out-of-town games. Those are presented by Susquehanna Transit. Visit SUSQUEHANNA bus.com for more information on these and other tours. And I guess you're going to have some sounds of the band from the background here because they won't stop playing. Show tours include Magical Mystery Tour, Penns Peak, Islands in the Stream, Silver Birches, Frank Sinatra Tribute, AMT, Winter Wonderland, Radio City's Christmas Spectacular, and never too early to book the Christmas shopping. Shopping in the Poconos, American Dream Mall, King of Prussia Mall, Christmas in the Valley, Christmas in the Villages, and PA Christmas Show. So a lot of Christmas shopping options there. In terms of this game here, Doug, Jersey Shore needs to come up strong defensively. They've done that in this one. Special teams failed them. How do they keep that drive and keep that focus on defense?
Yeah, I think you just kind of continue to mix things up a little bit on defense. Very strong offensive line for the Warriors. Move your people around, put some pressure on the veteran quarterback, Delina, and hopefully good things will happen.
1st and 10, on 43 from Montoursville. They bring Batkowski over to the right side. He's a lone receiver there. Delina under center, steps up, pressure around him. Springman chases him down and finishes off the play that Hayden Packer made with the trip as Delina runs right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe back half a yard as he was forced to go outside the pocket to the left and had no room to roam.
They were looking down the middle for Cole Rice-Snyder, but he was very well covered by Cooper Peacock, and Delana didn't look to anybody else. Tucked that one away. Nice reaction there by Springman and Hayden Packer to hold them for about a half-yard loss.
Some of those out-of-town games, Loyal Sock at Southern Columbia. The big one down there. We'll tell you about that at halftime. 2nd and 11, on 42 for the Warriors. 7-7 game, 10 to go, first half. Fake the sweep to Batkowski, handed off to Polizzi in the backfield, tripped up and stumbles back to the line of scrimmage as he carves up yardage to the right. Luke Springman there along with Carter Peacock. Maybe a 1-yard gain, and it's 3rd and long for the Warriors. They're just back near the original line of scrimmage inside their own 45.
And Zach Rooney, who's played so well in the first 2 ball games, got the initial hit on Polizzi, able to, again, move it around a little bit there on that defensive line, found a gap between the linemen, able to get in, put pressure on the running back.
Bringing an extra wide receiver, take out the tight end Conklin for a 4-receiver Montoursville set. Delina, the quarterback, Polizzi to his left side. He's there to block. Delina whips it over the middle and right to Cooper Peacock, playing center field, makes the pick, and they blow it dead right at the 45. That's where Jersey Shore takes over. Cooper Peacock with the pick.
Delina, that's a mistake you don't expect from a veteran quarterback. He was looking for Batkowski, and that was not a good throw because Batkowski, 1, was covered, and 2, he just threw it kind of at the turf. And Cooper Peacock read that right away and came up with a great interception. Big play for the Bulldog defense.
3rd Jersey Shore interception, 6th takeaway of the young season. Both teams 2-0, 7-7. Jersey Shore marches right to left, own 45. I formation on 1st and 10. The deep back Andrus gets the call, runs into a crowd, and follows his blockers right up the middle to about the 49-yard line. Quick gain of 4 for the junior tailback, getting his first start of the year. It's 2nd and 6 for Jersey Shore.
That's a good push up front because, man, you got the big guy, Gavin. He is a load in there in the middle of that Warrior defense.
Gavin Farkowski, 6'4", 300 pounds. 2nd and 6 at the 49. Play fake from the eye. Jordan keeps it, takes off right side, dashes through and across midfield. He is pummeled. tackle made by Caden Frame, who's had his name called early and often. He is able to pick up 5 yards, make it 3rd and short, just the nose of the football past the 46 of Montoursville.
Solid tackling here early on by the Montoursville D.
3rd and 1. They hand it to the deep back, or rather the fullback, and that's Carter Peacock, who only needs half a yard. He gets a full yard right up the gut. Bulldogs move the sticks.
Yeah, a little change of pace with Carter Peacock going to the fullback, Andrus in there, Hayden Packer taking a rest on the offensive side.
At the 44, Montoursville, 1st and 10, Jersey Shore from the I. 3-step drop for Jordan, and throws a bouncer to the near side that does not reach Conor Griffin. Those two connected on the 76-yard touchdown in the first. But here it's 2nd and 10 at the 43 for Jersey Shore.
That's a very tough throw for a high school quarterback, particularly a young one, inexperienced like Brady Jordan. That's a long throw toward the sideline.
8:12 to go, first half. Jersey Shore looking to retake the lead. 2nd and 10 at the 43 of Montoursville. Handoff, fullback. Carter Peacock crashes up the middle, keeps on his feet all the way to the 36 of Montoursville. And that's a gain of about 7 for him to bring up 3rd and 3. Carter Peacock excelling in this role at fullback as opposed to tailback, where he played last week and the week before.
Yeah, just kind of a scissors play inside. Quick hitter for big yardage.
3rd and 3, 36 of Montoursville. Jersey Shore facing the 4-man defensive front for Montoursville. Linebackers creeping in. Jordan, roll to the right, blocking there, looking for a lane to throw. It's not there, tries to take off, and he is muscled down after only a gain of 1 along the sideline. 2 yards shy. Clearly, Jersey Shore will keep that offense out there in 4-down territory, but Jordan had no room to roam that time.
Yeah, and you could tell this Montoursville defense, very well coached, did not allow Brady Jordan to get a lane even on that short side of the field to be able to turn it up for a big gainer. They really contained him on that play.
4th and 2, Montoursville 35, tie game at 7-7. Jordan barks out the instructions at quarterback. Waits for the defense to jump, and there is movement and frustration on Montoursville's side. I believe that's Hunter Hanna, who got a little overzealous, and the Bulldogs will move the sticks on encroachment.
And they just bunched it up. The Jersey Shore linemen kind of foot to foot, and Brady Jordan really adept at barking out those signals. They'll take that free 5 yards.
7 minutes and counting first half. Ball moved to the 30 of Montoursville. From the I, Jordan backs up on 1st and 10. Slings it to the outside. On the near side there is Conor Griffin. Twists and turns past the 22. He was hit initially by Isaiah Fenner, and he gains just close to what he needs for the line to gain. That's a full 9 up to the 21 for Jersey Shore.
It's easy to forget with Hess on the other side. Conor Griffin's a nice size receiver, 6 foot, about 185. Did a nice job on that play.
2nd and 1, 21 of Montoursville. Quick handoff from the I to Carter Peacock. The fullback gets a first and then keeps on his feet, and he chugs all the way along inside the 15-yard line. At first it looked like Carter Peacock would be down after a gain of a few, but he works all the way inside the 14. They'll call it the 12. That's a big gain from the fullback, and they keep going. 1st and 10 at the 12 of Montoursville. From the I, Jordan rolls out, looks right, throws right, back right corner for Hess, batted away, incomplete. Marco Polizzi with the stop to make it 2nd and 10, Jersey Shore at the Montoursville 12.
And the tempo for Jersey Shore on the offensive side has had an effect in this second period, and particularly on this drive. You can tell the Warriors not able to shuffle a whole lot of people in and out, and they're a little fatigued on this drive, but a good play there on the pass defense.
Clock stopped at 6:10 here in the second on that incompletion. 2nd and 10, Jersey Shore. Montoursville showing blitz. Griffin joins Hess on the right side. Pitch to the right. Andrus gets around with a block by Peacock, and he gets his way to the right side, and then he's chopped down at the 10. Gains a couple of yards. Outside tackle, it looks like Batkowski was there to make the stop. And clock rolling under 6. It's 3rd and long for Jersey Shore. As they'll have the ball, they worked his way inside the 7-yard line.
And the block by Peacock was the key because it looked like the Montoursville defender was going to be able to get a hand on Andrus. Kind of did, but he was able to break free for a nice gain.
It's 3rd and 5, actually, all the way at the 6. I formation, Hess along the right side. Griffin, the receiver, out left. And here's a flag from the far side. And that's a false start on Jersey Shore. Second time the Bulldogs have been flagged on that penalty. And 3rd and 5 becomes 3rd and 10. Coach Tom Gravish always preaches in every interview, manageable down and distance. They had it and they lost it, and now the play call surely changes.
So it'll be interesting to see. The play call definitely is going to change. Shore's going to take a timeout, but with the field goal kicking ability of Miller, kind of changes your thought process here.
Jersey Shore takes a quick aside. 5:26 to go here in the first half. Mention the games of the week. We'll tell you who else is playing out of town. Loyal Sock at Southern Columbia. Mifflin County at Williamsport as the Millionaires try to get back in the win column at 1-1. Canton at South Williamsport. That should be a good matchup. And State College at Hollidaysburg. In terms of teams that Shore plays, Shikellamy 0-2 hosts Mount Carmel. That's a tough matchup there. The surprising 2-0 Milton Black Panthers welcoming in Holy Redeemer. Bloomsburg winless at Central Mountain, undefeated in the beginning of the Shannon Manning era. Bald Eagle area 1-1. They host North Penn Mansfield out there, and Bellefonte also at home against Tyrone. Tomorrow, Shamokin plays at Selinsgrove. Don't see a game for Lewisburg on the schedule this week. We'll cross-reference that. That's where Jersey Shore is next week. That is a Saturday game. And same time, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock start. Down on the campus of Bucknell University. 3rd and 10, 11 of Montoursville. Jersey Shore tied at 7 with the Warriors. 3 receivers stacked left. Peacock on the inside. And then his brother Carter and Griffin. Jordan rolls right. Lots of pressure. He is clubbed past the 20-yard line. They bring the house, and he is wrecked by Tyler Lepley and Braden Brown. That's a big sack in Jersey Shore here. Might have to try out that special teams unit. Breck Miller's got a big leg, as this is a 4th and extremely long for the Bulldogs.
And Jersey Shore went to the short side of the field there, and Braden Brown and others just kind of split the blocks and came in and put good pressure. So good reaction by the Warriors, and Breck Miller, no surprise, going to give this long field goal a good try.
Be about call that a 35-yarder, as Jersey Shore will snap it there from the 18. And before Miller can do that, Montoursville wants to get its special team situated, as not many teams have a guy that can consistently drill from this yardage. Miller last week, Doug, hit the game clincher in the 4th quarter, a 22-yard chip shot. This one require a little bit, and having never kicked a field goal myself, but understanding these field conditions here tonight, I can imagine it's not easy to get the timing down, avoid getting your feet caught in the mud. Good news, Breck Miller, he's kicked a whole lot of balls. He's been a soccer player for many years and seemed to pick special teams up quite swimmingly here for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I mean, the real key is to get that plant foot down to give your kick foot a chance to get through the football. It's certainly a makeable down and distance. We'll see how it goes.
Halski on the snap. Hess the holder. Clean snap. Good hold. This kick's got the distance. Does it have the direction? Yes, it does! Inside the left upright. Breck Miller is 2 for 2 on field goals, and Jersey Shore is up 10-7 after a 35-yarder from the junior. We'll step aside with 4:44 to go in the second. Shore on top of Montoursville on the Bear Country Sports Network. We're coming right back right after this.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all of their customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Back at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium, Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Streaming live on YouTube, bearcountry999.com. Bear Country 999 on YouTube, and bear999.com is where you can watch us and listen to us respectively. And you're already with us. You already know that. Jersey Shore sticks a 35-yard go-ahead field goal from Breck Miller. He's now 2 for 2 in his career, 8 for 8 on PATs in his first year with the Bulldogs. He kicks it off right to left. Montoursville with Reeder on the right side, Polizzi on the left. Rocco Polizzi, that is. Rocco does not get the ball on a fly. Reeder catches 15, center of the field, angles left. Blocking ahead, no flags thrown. He tumbles at the 35. He was tabletopped amidst the crowd of Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Luke Springman was in the area. And Montoursville, 4:38 to go here in the first half. They try to climb out of this now 10-7 hole.
Such a big deal when you have a team that can convert kicks, PATs, field goals. I mean, a lot of teams can't do that. You have to go for it on that 4th and long. You don't get it, and you pin your opponent deep. But points on the board is always the key.
On 35 for Montoursville. Maddox Delina led offense. Works out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff on 1st and 10. Lobs it. Left sideline. He's got lots of room for Isaiah Fenner, who catches at the 40 and accelerates all the way to the 33 at Jersey Shore. Big hookup for Montoursville as the Warriors up the ante here as they complete that one for about 33 yards and a first.
You could see that one unfold right in front of us. Delina saw that Fenner was going to be able to break past Caden Hess. Cooper Peacock made a good reaction, but just not enough time for him to get over to defend the pass. So a big pickup for the Warriors.
1st and 10, 33 at Jersey Shore. Fenner operating on the right side of the formation. And Montoursville tries to run quickly from the gun, a little too quickly. Rack up another false start for them. By my mental math, that's their 4th. They're having troubles being able to start on time here, Doug.
Yeah, Delina does not agree with the officials on that. He thought his guys were all set, but the official, no hesitation there, so that they're not getting completely set as quickly as Delina thinks they are. And that's a lot of motion penalties here with 4:19 to go still in this first half.
10-7 Jersey Shore. Bulldogs and Montoursville Warriors each 2-0 in the early goings of the 2021 season. 1st and 15 at the Jersey Shore 38 after the false start. Montoursville, some pre-snap motion from the gun. They give the delay handoff to Rocco Polizzi, and the All-Stater is hogtied over to the left side for no gain. Maybe move back half a yard as Jersey Shore had about 5 bodies there before we got to the spot.
Zach Rooney is playing really well from that defensive lineman position, but Hayden Packer, All-Stater versus All-Stater there, come in to help clean it up. That's what you want to see. Get that initial push from your defensive line and then let your active linebackers and defensive backs come in to complete the play.
Second quarter clock at 3.5 to go. Montoursville driving in enemy territory, down 10-7. It's now 2nd and 15 there. Handoff, Polizzi again, nothing doing, right up the gut. He was smashed down. Jersey Shore sealed off the interior. And the Bulldogs, again, Rooney was one of the guys in that vicinity. And Hayden Packer and Tate Sechrist slap hands. They get back to about the 39, so they lose another yard. Make it 3rd and 16 for the Warriors.
Very good action from the ends of the Jersey Shore defense. Tate Sechrist just dove down and got Polizzi right at the line of scrimmage. Very, very good play.
39 at Jersey Shore on 3rd and 16 for Montoursville. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Over there to join him is James Batkowski. Delina facing pressure, whips it over the middle, and 2 Jersey Shore players hit into each other. Cooper Peacock almost had an interception, but hopefully everybody is all right, as that was a pretty fast speed collision. I think that was Caden Hess that ran into Peacock, and it was. Both guys shaken up, the pass incomplete, and they head over to the sideline walking slowly, and you have to hope for their safety first and foremost. They're on their feet, and Caden Hess will get checked out, surely, as he and Peacock were both in the vicinity, both trying to pick off that ball.
Delina saw that Fenner was open, and he was open for just a second, but both Hess and Peacock recognized what was happening and really reacted to the football. That was a pretty violent collision there, but Cooper Peacock stays in. Caden Hess goes out. Both seem to be okay.
Hess takes his helmet off on the sideline. We'll update you on that. 4th and 16 at the Shore 39, and Maddox Delina punts it away. This punt's too long for Montoursville's liking as it trickles across the goal line. Didn't angle it anywhere. And at their own 20, Jersey Shore gets it. We'll see if Caden Hess is out on the field or if he takes some time off here, as it looks like he's out there on the right side. So Hess is out there for now. And he tries to shake off the cobwebs as him and Cooper Peacock just rammed right into each other. 2:38 to go first half. 10-7 Jersey Shore, ball back. They have 80 yards upfield to go. Montoursville does get the ball to start the second half, as both teams trying to stay perfect. And Bulldogs go right to left here from the I formation. Jordan under center on 1st and 10. Handoff to the fullback Peacock, who muscles his way right up the middle to the 24 before he was knocked down from behind by Braden Brown. Make it 2nd and 6 Jersey Shore as the Bulldogs trying to move quickly.
Nice addition with the fullback getting carries in the ball game.
Peacock offset eye. Hess, who just got knocked down, is out to the right as a receiver. 2nd and 5. Jordan scans, nowhere to go, takes off himself up the middle. He's got a first down and more across the 35, just hurdled a Warrior, and then he's swung down at the 36. Brady Jordan, all kinds of athleticism as he picks up 10 yards to move the sticks.
And just a very, very smart play, looking to Conor Griffin, not open, saw the gap develop in the line right in front of him, tucked it, made a very, very nice run for the first down.
First and 10, own 36, moving upfield, under 2 to go in the first half. In motion, Caden Hess comes from right to left, and that's a false start on Jersey Shore, as both of these teams will have to work out on those procedures as the season progresses, as they both have high expectations. That's not going to fly, Doug, as things roll along.
Yeah, the tailback, he didn't really have his hand down, but he was set, and he kind of lifted it up right in front of the referee, so he had no choice but to make that call. It's one of those mental mistakes. You don't really want to get set because they weren't ready to go on that play.
It's Gabe Andrus getting his first start of his career, the junior tailback. First and 15 on 31 for Jersey Shore. Jordan fakes the screen pass, keeps it himself up the middle, stays on his feet on the muddy conditions, and he's twisted up across the 40. Gains about 9 on first and 15. Brady Jordan, they'll spot it just past the 40, and with a minute 22 to go in the first half, Jersey Shore is back on the ball in a hurry. 10-7 lead in hand, 3 receivers out left. Cooper Peacock playing the slot. Jordan, option left, stumbles, has to keep it, and leans past the 41. Looks like his feet got caught in the mud as he gains about half a yard.
Good defense by Montoursville there against the option. Did not allow Brady Jordan to have the option to pitch it, and then he kind of got tripped up by the field, not able to get his footing there, falls ahead for about a half a yard.
3rd and 5 on 41, clock ticking, under 50 to go in the first half. Montoursville 4-man rush. Jordan keeps it after the fake, looking to unload up the right sideline. That ball's for Hess, 50-50 ball. Does he come down with it? It's him and Polizzi with a battle inside the 25-yard line, and that's an interception. Marco Polizzi wards off the all-state wide receiver, and Montoursville the takeaway with 35 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, we talked about that matchup earlier. That was a pretty good ball by Brady Jordan. Kind of fluttered a little bit there at the end, but it was right on target. Polizzi had the inside position. Caden Hess tried to go over him to make the reception. They both definitely got their hands on it, but the defender had it first. That's the correct call for the interception. So kind of a tough luck play. You know, in the end, Sam, it kind of ends up like a punt, about the same amount of distance as it's going to turn out, but it turns the ball over to your opponent with just under 35 seconds to go.
Jersey Shore had that kind of play go their way in the first quarter. Went over the middle. Brady Jordan connected with Conor Griffin on a ball that was bang-bang in both guys' hands, but Bulldogs get the call. This time, Montoursville gets it, but the officials are huddling up right now. And we'll see what the deal is here, as Montoursville is getting to move the ball up. Maybe an unsportsmanlike there, Doug. Didn't see who it was on, but Montoursville, instead of being back deep in their own territory, has the ball near near their own 40 rather.
Yeah, something happened right where the interception occurred because the official dropped the flag right away, so somebody must have said something. So it obviously improves the field position greatly for the Warriors. 1st
and 10, on 37, down 10-7. Delina, delay handoff. Polizzi is tripped up and swung down at the 35. Hayden Packer in on the body tackle, and Montoursville not rushing here. They get the ball back to start the second half, so incentive is not there the way they deem it, so looks like they're content taking a 10-7 deficit into halftime.
Well, the relentless defense of the Bulldogs, last week only allowing 108 total yards, has really turned it up in quarter number 2 against the rush, doing a great job.
10-7 Jersey Shore. It's a dogfight out there, and the Bulldogs up ahead by 3. The Breck Miller field goal of 35 yards, the difference between these two teams. It's a good one. Brandon Barker will join me at halftime. We will talk about what's going on in this game around the area as Jersey Shore leads 10-7 halfway through. We're coming back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this, here from Thompson Street Stadium.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Michel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Michel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Today on Hey Culligan Smart Home, Smarter Water Softener, here's Kevin.
Hey Culligan, can a smart water softener lift those heavy salt bags for me?
Kevin, it can.
Wait, it can?
Yep, the smart high-efficiency water softener from Culligan can alert your dealer when the salt needs to be replaced, and they'll do it for you, so your water stays soft and you stay away from lifting the bags.
I mean, I could lift them if I wanted.
No judgment here, Kevin. We're happy to do it, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Summer might be ending, but rest and relaxation are year-round. From cooling mattresses with snow technology to crisp new sheets, Casper's Labor Day sale has everything you need for a restful night's sleep. For a limited time, enjoy up to 15% off mattresses and 10% off pillows, sheets, and more with Casper's Labor Day sale online at Casper.com or in a store near you. Go ahead, treat yourself to better sleep. You deserve it. Exclusions apply while supplies last. See Casper.com for more details.
It's the new look Jiffy Market. Brighter remodel with everything you need. The largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Slushies, candy, snacks, ice cream, your favorite treats, fresh fried, fresh made sandwiches too. And the Pennsylvania Skills games you love, plus Pennsylvania lottery tickets, an ATM, and so much more. Jiffy Market, everything you need in one place, across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Shop today. Jiffy Market and Deli, always ready for you. Jiffy Market and Deli in Jersey Shore.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. Halftime at Thompson Street Stadium. And the Jersey Shore Bulldogs are up 10-7 on the Montoursville Warriors, two teams that have made the state playoffs for a few consecutive years now and always seem to be entangled in some pretty fun battles. Jersey Shore with the 3-point lead, and it comes on a Breck Miller 35-yard field goal. Jersey Shore, the opening touchdown of this game, a 76-yarder in the opening minute. Brady Jordan hooking up with Conor Griffin on the deep ball. Montoursville late in the first quarter, inside the final minute, answers with Rocco Palizzi on a 5-yard touchdown burst, which came on a botched return on special teams. And Brandon, that's the only offense Montoursville's gotten in this one, which you imagine you have to be very pleased if your defensive coordinator Alex Jackson and what Jersey Shore has been able to do to really stymie the Warriors.
Oh yeah, you got to be very pleased, especially with a tough runner in Rocco Palizzi. Look, Montoursville's throwing everything at him. They're throwing the fakes, they're throwing draw plays with Rocco Palizzi. They're trying to motion the receiver on the inside. And not only that, they're going to their bread and butter, which is something they've done for years here at Jersey Shore. They're throwing the quick inside slants. It beat them once with Caden Hess, but after that, they haven't really gone to that well. They haven't really passing the ball. They're trying to run it with Rocco more. And I'm telling you what, this Jersey Shore defense is getting pressure, especially the young guy in Tate Seacrest. He is getting to the outside edge. He's using speed, and he is getting to the quarterback Delana really quickly.
Certainly is. We'll give you some of those stats. Looking through the stat sheet, and you want to certainly tip the cap to Chris Davis, Jersey Shore coach, who's watching his son Connor compete in his senior year, and he's been a stud at defensive end thus far. Lead for the team in hurries and tackles through 2.5 games. Running the ball, Jersey Shore only 27 yards. This is a Jersey Shore team, Brandon, that week 1 was able to just absolutely motor on the ground, running against Montoursville for 378 yards. Last week held to 93. Montoursville limits them on the inside. You imagine field conditions could play a role in being able to run the ball here, but the run game has not worked for Jersey Shore, but the passing game, they do have 105 yards, and 104 of them from Conor Griffin, who has 3 receptions for 104 yards, including that 76-yarder he took to the house. Caden Hess, 1 catch, 1 yard. Bulldogs offensively, it's really been hard for both of these teams to pick up yards.
Yeah, not only that, well, Montoursville doing a great job. They're scouting out the run. And not only that, they switched things up. They put Anderson in the backfield for this game, and they put Carter in at fullback. The difference is with Hayden and Carter in the backfield, Hayden was able to get more burst from that fullback position, and Carter was able to just kind of be able to block better for Brady. Well, now you move that around. You got a smaller guy in Gabe Andrews trying to block for Brady, and these Montoursville guys, their defensive line, they're hitting home every time with Brady, and they're going after him hard. On the passing side of the ball, Caden Hess hasn't gotten a lot of looks, as we saw with the interception. Marco Paluzzi's doing a great job covering Caden Hess. So they're going to the other side of the well where they're not paying attention to Conor Griffin. That's why he's getting so many looks. And right now, Coach Tom Gravage has got to be a little bit pleased, but you got to switch some things up on offense. I understand maybe trying to rest Hayden a little bit or whatever reason Coach Tom Gravage doesn't have him playing a fullback. But in my personal opinion, I think Hayden needs to go back to that fullback position.
Cooper Peacock also had an interception in that first half, picking off Maddox Stelina. And with Caden Hess, he took a big hit from Cooper. They were both running after the same ball in the secondary late in the second quarter, so you think about his health as well. Peacock's 4 tackles, along with Hayden Packer having 4 tackles and an assist on a tackle for 4.5. The aforementioned Connor Davis at defensive end assisted on 4 tackles, also made 1 himself. 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks for Tate Sechrist, having a really strong first half for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he is, and I'm really impressed by Tate Sechrist, how much he's matured over the last 2 games. Being able to get pressure on that outside look, he's beaten that tackle just by 1 move alone, and he's wearing a number that I used to call along when I first started doing this, and Ryan Kirshner, he was my Mr. Missile. Tate Sechrist is starting to become that guy for me, but Cooper, I love Cooper at safety right now. He's doing a great job kind of being that team captain, being the overlooker. He's looking at every coverage. He's looking exactly what Montoursville. He's reading the lane in his eyes and seeing where he wants to throw it. That's why Cooper got beat once, and he has to be beat again all night long over it because he's being smart. He's staying in the backfield where he can kind of focus more on the receivers and focus more on those inside routes for Montoursville.
Certainly the case. Jersey Shore finds itself up 10-7 halfway through. We'll come back and tell you what's going on around the region, and we'll get you ready for the second half of action. Jersey Shore up by 3 on Montoursville, and you're hearing it on the Bear Country Sports Network and watching on our YouTube page. Go join along. We have video coverage of all home games, as this one is here at Thompson Street Stadium. We'll be right back.
Relocation for your dog. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall. Grooming on site, air conditioning, and an outdoor playground. Now offering weekday doggy daycare. Call 570-377-0340 to check availability and for appointments. Online at sweetdreamsgroomandboard.com or find us on Facebook. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall, where we treat your dog like family.
McMahon Ferguson and Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon Ferguson and Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon Ferguson and Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts, and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
At Boot Barn, we have over 500 styles of Carhartt workwear with utility and function in mind. Outerwear built with Cordura technology that holds up against abrasions, scuffs, and tearing. Jackets built with Rain Defender technology that keeps you dry through rain and moisture. Work pants built with Rugged Flex, Carhartt's durable stretch technology built for maximum movement. It's utility for the toughest of workers. Carhartt at Boot Barn Work.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Our score here from Thompson Street Stadium is 10-7, Jersey Shore on top of Montoursville by 3. A go-ahead field goal from Breck Miller late in the first half from 35 yards gave the Bulldogs the lead. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. We got some out-of-town scores, which are presented by our friends at Susquehanna Transit. Visit susquehannabus.com for more information on some of their tours and things to look at. Their Christmas shopping tours, including shopping in the Poconos, American Dream Mall, King of Prussia Mall, Christmas in the Valley, Christmas in the Villages, and Pennsylvania Christmas Show. A lot to choose from. Again, susquehannabus.com. Brandon, a lot going on around the area, and let's get right to it. Loyal Sock, Southern Columbia. What do you got over there?
Well, I got 27-7 right now. Southern Columbia just pouring it on to Loyal Sock. Close early, but obviously with the strength of talent in Southern Columbia, they just started pulling away. I'll go next to Shikellamy and Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel up 14-0 over Shikellamy at home. Shikellamy's got to find something on offense. They're just not producing as well as they will. Mifflinburg Midwest. Mifflinburg's up 14-0. Central Mountain up after going 2-0 for the first time since 2015. They're looking to go 3-0 now. They're up 7-0 over Bloomsburg over there in Central Mountain.
I want to acknowledge to you, Brandon, I did pick Central Mountain this week. I lost.
You finally did it.
No, I picked them. I picked them week. Did I pick them? No, I didn't do picks week 1. Last week was my first week doing it. So I picked Shamokin last week, and Shamokin was set up to win, but Central Mountain scored in the final seconds there. And congrats to Coach Manning and his staff for the job well done thus far there in Bald Eagle Township. And then I imagine Bloomsburg a much more favorable opponent for Central Mountain than Shamokin was, so I figured they would do well against Bloomsburg, and they are so far.
Yep. We'll go another area game. Lewisburg canceled their game against Danville. They will not play against a game this week, so they'll have an extra week to get ready for this Jersey Shore team. And Danville will actually reschedule their game. They play Hughesville tomorrow night in Danville. And then tomorrow morning at 1 o'clock p.m., you've got Selinsgrove and Shamokin. That should be a barn burner down there. A really tough Selinsgrove team that this Shore played. And a Shamokin team that I've been saying is probably the most underrated in this district right now. And we'll go one more out-of-town score. Williamsport right now up 10-0 on Mifflin County. And Mifflin County, the Williamsport, after being beat by Altoona last week, kind of on a rebound trying to get a home win against Mifflin County.
Yeah, and certainly want to give the Shamokin Indians their flowers. They were the district finalists in this district last year, and they've really made strides under Coach Henry Hanoski. They're a team that certainly is going to bring the toughness. The question with them is what kind of athletes they have and what their ability is offensively. And we'll find out in a few weeks when Jersey Shore takes them on. Next week, Saturday game in Lewisburg against the Green Dragons. That'll be at Bucknell's football stadium. Looking forward to head back down there to call that one. In the meantime, we got more against Jersey Shore, Montoursville. Teams coming out in the field. We'll take a quick break, come right back and get you ready for the third quarter on the Bear Country Sports Network.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
Your parents reached for Vicks when you were little. Now that you're a parent, Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup is what you reach for to help soothe coughs and clear mucus without drugs or high fructose corn syrup. That's because it contains natural marshmallow root and ivy leaf to help soothe coughs and clear mucus associated with hoarseness, dryness, and irritants. So look for Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup, day or night formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutza's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutza's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Colon Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadra-Fire. Visit Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, Bastrop Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscolonwoodstoves.com.
Hi, football fans. This is Patrick Mahomes. Did you know that with NFL SundayTicket.tv, it's like having front row seats to every live out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon? And with an expanded season, that means you can stream more football than ever before, no matter where you live, right on your favorite devices. It's more than more football. Visit NFL SundayTicket.tv and order today.
Select international games excluded. Eligibility restrictions apply. Compatible device required. Data charges may apply.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now, 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Start of the third quarter at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. Sam Cooperman with you alongside Doug Byerly. Jersey Shore up 10-7 on Montoursville. And as the stretching clock hits its final minute here, Doug, Jersey Shore with the lead, and aside from muffing a punt, which set up Montoursville with a goal to go and an easy 5-yard run-in, Jersey Shore has done just about everything they need to do to take down a tough Montoursville team here.
Really good first half, evenly matched teams, no question about it. The second half obviously will tell the tale as to who's going to come out with the win here tonight, but a great early season week number 3 matchup. And you're right, Sam. Coach Gravish talked about the need to dictate our own pace in a ball game, and Jersey Shore did that on the field goal drive. They really used that up-tempo, hurt themselves with the penalty at the end to set up the Breck Miller field goal, but they really have played well on both sides of the football, have made a couple of mistakes, obviously the punt fumble being the big one, but they're evenly matched here against a very good Warrior team, so it's going to be a great third and fourth quarter here in week number 3.
Coach Gravish wearing his dress shirt, white shirt, the short sleeve, orange tie, as is tradition with him, and the Jersey Shore ball cap. His team up 10-7. They kick off right to left as they receive the opening kickoff, and made good work with it. In 55 seconds, they scored the opening touchdown. Here's Breck Miller to kick off right to left. He just chips it up in the air, and on a fly inside the 30, Montoursville is able to grab it with Reeder, who sprints his way across the 40 and is decked out of bounds around the 45. So I guess Jersey Shore wanted to kick that one short. Zach Barnes was actually the one to return it, and Barnes was the one that was tackled outside, and Montoursville left to right has it a few yards shy of midfield here as they begin the third quarter.
Yeah, directional kick. But the returner did a great job to catch that on the fly. I think they were hoping that Miller could get it a little bit further where it would get to the turf to allow the players to get up there. Not the case. Good field position for the Warriors.
1st and 10 on 43 from Montoursville. Maddox Delina, senior quarterback, claps his hands, takes the snap from the gun. Up the middle, Polizzi, the all-stater, just crashes his way across the 48 before he slips up on the mud after a gain of about 6. As he leans to the 49 for a 2nd and 4.
And Coach Gravis talked about it. You know, Polizzi is going to get his yards. He's an all-state running back for very good reason. He's very good. And he got the burst there, got the hold up front. So good first play for Montoursville.
Both teams 2-0. Montoursville beat Jersey Shore 49-12 back in 2019. Clap at a snap on 2nd and 4 at the 49. Delana gives it to the belly of Polizzi as he shuffles his way forward across midfield. And the shoulder is lowered at about the 47. And that's a 3rd and 1 needed for Montoursville. Probably about inches shy of the line of gain. And, well, that's not even a question. They move the chains after all. Polizzi picked up the full 4.
Tough tackle there at the end of that play by Hayden Packer, who's not been on the offensive side but been very active from his linebacker position. All-stater there as well.
Opening minute of the third quarter. Montoursville down 3 points. Driving left to right. Jersey Shore 47. Out of the pistol. Delina, play fake. Time in the pocket. Unleashes a wide open Fenner inside the 20. Stays on his feet and eventually is tripped up at the 7. Caden Hess eventually got there, and the ground probably stunted him more than anything there as Montoursville able to air it out and pick up over 40 yards on the big gainer to make it goal to go.
Yeah, Fenner is definitely their home run hitter, and he was open a couple times in the first half, but the pressure of the Bulldog defense did not allow Delana to make those completions. Just a big play there for Montoursville as they're deep in Bulldog territory.
Well, at 39 yards, goal to go for the Warriors at the 8 of Jersey Shore from the right hash. Pistol again. Delana against a 5-man front. Handoff Polizzi right side. He has guys just grasping at his ankles, and Tate Sechrist got down low. Hayden Packer with a little help as he creeps up to about the 5 for a gain of 3. Make it 2nd and goal from there.
If you're Jersey Shore, you just want to become stout here defensively. Force them into a 3rd down. Maybe have them have to make a decision about kicking the field goal to tie the ball game rather than having a chance to give up the lead.
Temperature's starting to cool off here at Thompson Street Stadium. Real feel outside says 64. Only going to go down from there. Crisp mid-September night. 2nd and goal with the 5 of Jersey Shore from Montoursville. From the eye, Delana, handoff left. Polizzi, the All-State running back, is wrestled to the ground by the All-State linebacker, Hayden Packer, as he pounds his chest and pumps his fist. Lose about half a yard, and it's 3rd and goal from back at the 5. No gain for Polizzi.
For sure, you did what you wanted to do there on 2nd down, got the big play against the run. Now you're going to have to make another good defensive play on 3rd down to force Montoursville to think about that field goal attempt.
Bring off the tight end Conklin to go to a 4-receiver set. Does Montoursville. 3 on the right side, including in the slot, James Batkowski. Delana, quick pass over the middle. It's incomplete. Or no, they'll say it was grabbed, and it's incomplete. Incomplete is the call, but with a flag. Marco Polizzi had it dislodged at the goal line, but he claps his hands because he believes there'll be a pass interference called.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You not a whole lot of space there. Your defender's right on the offensive player, Marco Polizzi, and that was Conor Griffin. And, you got the hand in there. Maybe he had the hand on the back initially as well. But it's not a 1st down, Sam, because it's only 3rd and 5. So you have to go, I think they go half the distance. So it's still going to be maybe 1st down. I'm not sure about that. But they're not going to have a chance to get right to the goal line.
You move it halfway to.
Yep, so 3rd and 2.5.
It's 3rd and goal from about the 2.5 for Montoursville. In the eye, handoff to the fullback. Does he get across? Braden Brown, no, he's a little short. Brown is short. He's chopped down at the 1. Jersey Shore has penetration stopped right about there. And 4th and goal for Montoursville here with under 9 to go in the 3rd quarter. Chance to tie up the game if they go for a field goal. But it looks like the Warriors will make the decision to figure out how they're going to get Rocco Polizzi across the goal line. You imagine, Doug, you give it to your all-state running back right here.
Yeah, and he was out on that play. They tried to quick hitter to the fullback.
4th and goal at the 1 from the eye. Delina fumbles the snap, but it ends up in the hands of Polizzi. He doesn't get to the goal line. He runs to the right, and he was hit. Conor Griffin from the secondary in there, along with Connor Davis, the defensive end. Turnover on downs, Warriors.
Big mistake, obviously, there for Montoursville. Ball just kind of scored it out. Polizzi did a great job to see that, pick it up, and almost had a chance to get in, but Jersey Shore recognized what was happening right in front of them and reacted very well. The only negative is you obviously stopped them, but you're getting the ball inside your own 1 to start the drive, but they'll take the turnover on downs.
A full 99 yards for Jersey Shore to go. And they'll have a chance to talk it over before they do, in fact, go right to left. Up 10-7, though. Bulldogs on the move. And they have a 3-point lead at the 8:25 mark of the 3rd quarter, trying to move to 3-0 and knock off Montoursville. Back on the Bear right after this from Thompson Street Stadium.
A 31-year record of trust. Barry Enders Construction in Jersey Shore. Remodeling, new construction, everything from small jobs to new houses. Working throughout Bear Country, Barry can build or remodel anything you need. Bathrooms, kitchens, garages, decks, additions. He can add value to your home with insulation and new siding. Make the move you've always wanted to create the living space you've dreamed of. Call Barry Enders Construction today, 570-218-7713. Barry Enders Construction, Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
So Jersey Shore quickly sprints out of the timeout. The Bulldogs trying to run a play on 1st and 10 from inside their own 1, but penalty flags fly. I think they might have had a false start from there, Doug. And when you're inside your own 1, do you even move the football back? Is it possible?
Pretty darn hard.
10-7 lead, Jersey Shore moving right to left. 8:24 and counting here in the 3rd. From the eye, give it to the belly of the fullback, Carter Peacock, who just leaps over guys at the line, and he accelerates to the 4, exactly what the Bulldogs needed. Set up 2nd and 7, and now are not facing the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, just a space maker there. Just get a little space out from your old goal line.
They stay in the eye. Here on the call, it's 2nd and 6, close to the 5. In the eye, Jersey Shore. Handoff to the deep back. Andrus tries to plow his way forward, and he's stifled at the 8. Gets another 3 or so there before eventually being decked by Dylan Blackwell. And Jersey Shore comes up with a 3rd and about 3 here from about the 8-yard line going right to left.
And it's just one of those situations. You obviously don't want to make a mistake. Still want to keep the up-tempo to get as much yardage as you can to get some space from the goal line.
From the eye, 7.5 to go in the 3rd, up by 3. Jordan, handoff for Jersey Shore. Peacock tries to keep his momentum going across the 10, and he'll fall half a yard shy. But a good job by Peacock to stay on his feet and lean as far as possible. But it's not enough. And from the 10, Jersey Shore sends out the punting unit. Cooper Peacock, a 3-and-out after the goal line stop of Montoursville. And Jersey Shore can't advance it. Send a punt from Cooper Peacock. Toes at the goal line. Gets the snap, pops it up in the air. They say danger out on the field as the ball barely crosses the 30 on Shore's side and is touched by Carter Peacock at the 34. They don't generate a return with Isaiah Fenner, the dangerous special teamers, not going after it. Montoursville left to right. They're down 3 still, and as the 3rd quarter progresses, the Warriors maintain themselves an opportunity to try and retake the lead and actually take it for the first time, as they've never led in this game. Down 10-7. Whistle at 6:52 here in the 3rd. Maddox Delina leads the offense out for the Warriors and the Road Whites. From about 15 miles up the road, past Williamsport. Delina in the shotgun, claps his hands against the 5-man front. Looks left, throws left, and bobbled and dropped by Fenner just past the line of scrimmage up the middle. He ran before he could catch and that's a drop and an incompletion to make it 2nd and 10 Montoursville at the Jersey Shore 34.
Yeah, obviously a great job by the Jersey Shore defense on that last series to stop them on 4th down, but then not able to pick up the first down. Short punt by Cooper Peacock sets up Montoursville inside the 34 here of the Bulldogs.
6:47 mark of the third quarter from the shotgun. Receiver each way. Delana claps his hands again. Handoff, Polizzi. The All-State running back is wrapped up as soon as he touches the ball, and Jersey Shore gets in there and messes things up. Hayden Packer comes up with it, and it's 3rd and long for Montoursville back behind their own 35.
Hayden Packer just followed the pulling guard there, came right over the center and got Paluzzi from behind. You know, you don't usually see from a linebacker position. Once he gets his hands on you, Hayden Packer usually brings you down, and he did there. Big play.
Montoursville and Jersey Shore both come in 2-0. Delina with 3 to the right from the shotgun. Looks right, throws right, over the middle, and Botkowski makes the diving, tumbling play inside the 20, hauls it in for a first down. James Botkowski sliding up at the 19-yard line as he picks up a gain of about 17 there to move the change for the Warriors.
Yeah, Botkowski did a really nice job, got into open space there. That was a very good delivery by Delina. Down low where only Botkowski would have a chance to catch it. That was a tough catch right above the turf.
And 1st and 10 at the 19 in Jersey Shore. Grass muddy field here at Thompson Street Stadium. Air blowing at about 60 degrees. Roll to the right. Delana whips it out to the right, batted away at the last minute, looking for Fenner. But Jersey Shore's Brady Jordan from his safety spot gets a hand in there to knock it incomplete and set up 2nd and 10 near the right sideline.
That's a good matchup, one-on-one, about the same size physically, Fenner and Brady Jordan. Jordan saw what he was going to do, made a really nice reaction at the end. Fenner was open by about a yard, but Jordan able to reach out the hand and arm to get it in there. Really super deflection at the end of that play.
5.5 to go here in the third. 10-7 Jersey Shore. Montoursville takes it left to right. 3 receivers set. Polizzi to the right hip of Delana in the backfield. A sweep to the guy in the slot. That's Botkowski. Tries to turn right, but there was nowhere to go. He ducks out of bounds for a loss of 1 at the 20. And that's a now 3rd and long for Montoursville. They have trouble getting going here inside the red zone.
Solid play there by Conor Griffin from his defensive back position. The line strung it out, including Connor Davis, but then Conor Griffin came up, not allowing Botkowski to get the corner at all and force that loss on that run.
Bulldogs up 10-7. Jersey Shore trying to move to 3-0. Montoursville in the eye, 3rd and 10. Jersey Shore 19. Handoff to the deep back. Polizzi, he is decked. Trucked immediately, and Dirk Stetz up the middle there to pummel him. And Montoursville looks like it's about to come up dry here. Delana goes to the sideline for the play call as they go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, Sam, you're kind of in no man's land. A little bit too far for the field goal maybe for most high school kickers. Certainly not going to punt it away, so big 4th and long here.
4th and 12 at their own 22. The ground might be a factor. Polizzi had nowhere to run. Keep it in the eye again. Delana, play fake, rolls right. Got some time. Off balance, slings it to the right corner to the end zone of a wide open Fenner. He's all alone on the right side and makes the catch to give Montoursville the lead at 13-10. The Warriors go for it on 4th and 10. Just outside the red zone and a 22-yard hookup. As Delana connects with Fenner, it's 13-10 Montoursville.
That's a good veteran play there by Delana. They kind of flooded the zone, and Shore had it covered early. There was a man open underneath, but he waited for the receiver to come open deep. Shore just did not have a time to react. Obviously, big turnover turnaround there for the Montoursville Warriors.
Fenner now gets to kick the point after. The snap is down, the kick is up and clean, and the Warriors take a 4-point lead, and their fans travel in bunches, and they're making a whole lot of noise right in front of us in the visiting stands here at Thompson Street Stadium. 4:49 to go here in the third. Jersey Shore will try and answer right back on the Bear Country Sports Network, down against Montoursville here at home.
McMahon Ferguson and Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon, Ferguson, and Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon, Ferguson, and Associates, Erie Insurance Agency.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you back at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium on 4th and 12. It was Maddox Delena, 22 yards, connected with Isaiah Fenner for the go-ahead touchdown here midway through the third frame, and it's 14-10 Montoursville in this clash of 2-0 teams as Jersey Shore receives the kickoff on the right-hand side. Brady Jordan, the guy on the right, Elijah Jordan on the left. The two are brothers, and kickoff coming from Mason Winslow, the southpaw, as Montoursville try to extend its winning streak over Jersey Shore to 2 years. They did not play last year in the COVID season. 2019, Montoursville won 49-12 at their place. Kickoff here on the slippery, muddy grass is coming. Over to the near side. Elijah on a fly, bobbles it at the 10, picks it right off the ground in time, stutters over to the right side. Does he have any room to turn the corner? He tries to, but is dragged down around the 20-yard line up the middle as Elijah Jordan had nowhere to go, and Braden Brown was the first to get a hold of his legs as the Bulldogs have a long way to go, and they'll mark him back inside their own 15, where he was eventually chopped down at the 14.
Yeah, really veteran play there by Delena on that touchdown pass. Waited, and then finally found the open receiver. A little bit of a mistake there by Elijah Jordan when he fumbled it. Probably just should have took it north to south. Probably could have got much more yardage than trying to go east to west.
First deficit of the game for Jersey Shore. They have 1st and 10 at their own 14. They'll try and run out of the eye here, and they'll have to wait till after this timeout to do it. Tom Gravish is out in the field in a hurry. Jersey Shore's 10th-year head coach calls his troops over to the side to talk it over at the 4:41 mark of the third. So as we take a break here and we look at what's going on here, Doug, Jersey Shore down for last drive offensively. They didn't really stand a chance because defensively they came up with a stop inside their own 1. So at that point you really have to play damage control there and avoid something going bad, which set up the Montoursville field position. Now you have space, you have an opportunity, but you still have 86 yards to go. How would you approach this here?
Yeah, I think you continue to do what you're doing. They've gone up tempo. They've moved the football on the ground and through the air a couple times. You know, we talked about saying these are two very evenly matched teams, so no surprise at all that Montoursville comes out here in the third quarter and gets a couple drives together and has a chance and does take the lead, so Shore has to respond.
Only 27 rushing yards for the potent Bulldog offense in the first half. They pitch it left on 1st and 10 at the 14 from the eye. Big run for Elijah Jordan. First down and more across the 30. Stays on his feet along the left sideline and finally is out of bounds along the 43-yard line. Elijah Jordan coming up with 29 yards, and that's more than they had in the first half. So Jersey Shore back on the ball with a 1st and 10 and nearing midfield. Brady Jordan under center, the offset eye formation. Peacock, the left side receiver, Griffin, chugs to the right. They pitch it to Elijah again, playing deep back. Elijah Jordan stutters right, tries to curve in left, and his momentum is stopped at the 48-yard line as a big hit is placed on him by Marco Polizzi, the defensive back. And it's 2nd and 6 Jersey Shore at their own 48, down by 4 here.
And Shore just answers the question. A little change of pace. Put the freshman, the speedier guy, in the backfield, see what he can do, and just come up big.
About 5-6 unofficially. 2nd and 5, own 49 for Jersey Shore. Pitch to the left. There's Elijah Jordan again, and this time he runs into a crowd, and the open field tackle is made in a hurry. And it looks like Xavier Allen was in there. And Jersey Shore now with a 3rd and about 6 as that puts him back at the 48. Up, down 14-10, under 3.5 to go here in the third. Jordan, play fake from the eye, flings it out left side. 1st and more for Caden Hess in the flat, right at the numbers of the 40, and he muscles his way to the 38. Caden Hess across midfield, big play as they pick up 15 yards to the All-State receiver.
And they flipped Hess over to the other side to get him away from Maddox Paluzzi on that play. Now Montoursville does the same. They flip Paluzzi on the defensive side.
1st and 10, Jersey Shore at the 39 of Montoursville. They fake the pitch to Jordan and hand it off to the fullback, Carter Peacock. That scissors play they love to run, and he just backpedals his way across the 35-yard line for about 7 yards, maybe 8 as they'll place that at the 34. 2nd and 2, Jersey Shore, and they're back on the ball in a hurry. And all of a sudden, Montoursville needs a timeout. They are not prepared for the pace of Jersey Shore. First-year head coach Mike Boughton brings his guys to the side for a minute. We're at 2:57 here to go in the third. Jersey Shore down 14-10. We'll come right back on the Bear right after this.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
2nd and 5, Jersey Shore, 33 of Montoursville. Down 14-10 in driving right to left here at home. From the eye, the quarterback Jordan flips it out right. A low pass, but it is grabbed by Caden Hess on the sideline just across the 30. And that'll put him about 2 yards needed for a 3rd and short for Jersey Shore as Hess makes back-to-back grabs.
Good delivery there by Brady Jordan.
3rd and 2 from the 30. Jordan, handoff, the fullback. Peacock just bursts his way up the middle and keeps the legs chopping and churning to the 25 for a gain of 5 and a first down.
You're seeing the versatility of Jersey Shore. A lot of running backs, a lot of people touching the football.
Run out of the eye again, the deep back Elijah Jordan. Pitch it to him on 1st and 10. To the left side, good blocking. He's got some room. Across the 20, leans forward and is decked from behind at the 17. Isaiah Fenner from behind makes the hit, but that's 8 yards. And 2nd and 2, Jersey Shore. This offense is moving fast and furious. From the eye, they hand it off to Peacock again. If it works once, go twice. And Carter Peacock muscles his way to the 10-yard line up the middle. Jersey Shore with pace has another first down, and it's goal to go from inside the 10.
Yeah, they really have stepped up the pace. They're getting a break here because they didn't get the play call in, but they are going at a rapid pace.
Call it the 9. 1st and goal, Jersey Shore at the 9, down by 4 points. They bring Griffin to the right side, hand it off to Carter Peacock. This time the defense was ready for it, and he is swarmed and belted back at the 13-yard line as a number of guys are in there in a hurry for Montoursville, as Jersey Shore had Matthew Conklin right in Carter Peacock's airspace in a hurry. And there is a warrior down on the field. They'll try to tend to him right now. That is Braden Brown. He's done a good job on the defensive line for Montoursville. 1:37 to go in the third. Jersey Shore a 2nd and goal here at the 13-yard line. And Doug, now you put yourself back. It's obviously a 4-down situation. You're not going to kick a field goal there to get down by a point. And now you set yourself back some yardage. They've been working the up-tempo, trading off with Elijah getting a carry, then Carter Peacock getting a carry, a couple of Caden Hess passes mixed in there. What's the call now?
Yeah, I think you put the ball in the hands of your versatile quarterback, Brady Jordan. You roll him out a little bit, give him a chance maybe to deliver it downfield with a pass or maybe tuck it and run himself.
2nd and goal at the 12 of Montoursville. I formation, center of the field. Jordan pitches it right to his brother Elijah. Pump fakes like he's going to pass it, but instead he stays on his feet and runs it inside the 10 into a crowd around the 5-yard line. And Elijah Jordan is able to muster up the strength to get right up to the 6. And it's 3rd and goal from the 6. That was a crafty little play.
Yeah, you kind of forget that he had played quarterback too, so he has the ability to throw the football.
He is listed as the backup quarterback on this team, along with Jaron Loomis. Elijah, a freshman, and Coach Gravish says the fastest player on this team, and he's displayed that throughout this quarter. Jersey Shore needed a spark, and they've gotten it from Elijah Jordan. We're at 1:18 in the third quarter. Jersey Shore still trailing 14-10. Officials get things settled. 3rd and goal at the 5. From the right hash, offset eye. Deep back Elijah Jordan gets the call on the pitch left. Cut off, tries to change his direction, but he's dragged down and he loses big yardage back to the 8-yard line.
as a hit was placed on him in a hurry, and Elijah Jordan had nowhere to go after being muscled down. And it's 3rd and goal for Jersey Shore. Becomes now 4th and goal at the 9. And they do go for the field goal after all. Breck Miller out there would put him within 1. Snap down. Kick is up a little to the right, but it squeaks through. Breck Miller 2 for 2 in this one. And it's a 14-13 game as Jersey Shore is able to stick it through from 26. 3 for 3 on the season for Miller, 2 for 2 in this game. 14-13 Montoursville. And the Bulldogs down 1 with 35 to go in the 3rd. We come right back after this on the Bear Country Sports Network, Jersey Shore and Montoursville.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Colon Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadra-Fire. Visit Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, Bastrop Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscolonwoodstoves.com.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly back with you at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. A 26-yard field goal was the call on 4th and goal at the 9, and Breck Miller sticks it to now make it a 1-point game, and he kicks it off right to left. Jersey Shore and Montoursville both 2-0. And we'll see what Jersey Shore has up its sleeve. Miller set to kick it off right to left. Montoursville has one guy out on the field a little late, and whistles come out as Montoursville shuffling guys in and out as some miscommunication on the Warriors side. They have to get themselves ironed out here.
12 guys.
Yeah, they had one guy and then the other. There's no penalty called, I guess. Miller, direct kick right up the middle, caught on a fly. And it's grabbed by Zach Barnes, tries to make a play to the outside. Grabbed initially at the 25, stays on his feet, and is decked at the 42. And Montoursville's side is saying late hit, late hit. Let's see if they get that call, as there is flags on the field. And if that were the case, that would bring the Warriors across midfield and put them in a good spot up 1.
Yeah, the Jersey Shore obviously not going to be happy with that because Montoursville had 12 players on the field. They didn't get the penalty call. You can't run off your 12th player, and they did. I know the clock was stopped. It was before the kick. I'm not going to argue the late hit. They were going out of bounds, whatever. We couldn't see it from that side. They're going to get very good field position out of this right at midfield. So now if you're Jersey Shore, you did a great job. Moved it down, plugged in some new players with Elijah Jordan, and you responded with a positive end of that drive. 3 points, you're still down 1, and boy, a little further than I thought, so it's all the way down to the Bulldog 44. Defense going to have to come up big here again, Sam.
Yeah, that's 15 yards, and now Jersey Shore setting up defensively in its 5-man front and its own 44. 2 touchdowns from Montoursville, 1 on the ground, really came as a result of a special teams blunder on a 5-yard Polizzi touchdown run, and then on 4th and 10 at the Shore 22, Delana, the quarterback, hooked up with his speedy target, Isaiah Fenner, for the go-ahead score. It's 14-13 Montoursville. They have 1st and 10, Shore 44 after all the commotion. It's a sweep play. Batkowski to the right from the left side slot, and he's buried in the backfield. Conor Griffin, the cornerback, is there to pounce on him, and he loses a couple of yards for 2nd and 12.
We talked about Conor Griffin. So solid against the run. Just read that play in front of him. Under control, comes up, makes the blocker miss him, makes a really nice play against Batkowski in the backfield.
And we'll have a lot more to talk about when we head into the 4th quarter. 14-13 Montoursville. An old-fashioned battle here at Thompson Street Stadium in the mud and grass here on this September night. 14-10 Montoursville, back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this.
here from Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhatton is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhatton for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
14-13 Montoursville, up by 1 at Jersey Shore. Both 2-0 teams getting after it on this Friday evening here in central Pennsylvania. Crisp 60-degree weather and mountains in the background that you can't see anymore because it's dark out. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you. It's 2nd and 12 for Montoursville at the Jersey Shore 46. Heading right to left now as the sides flip to start the fourth quarter. Bunch formation for Maddox Delana and company. All-State running back Rocco Polizzi to his left side. Takes a quick snap, throws over the middle, and an immediate interception inside the 25. He threw a pass that was intended for Isaiah Fenner, but he might as well have called Brady Jordan's number because he threw it right to the Jersey Shore safety, and that's an interception, the second of the evening for Delana, and Jersey Shore gets the ball back down 1.
He was going for number 1, but he got it to number 1-1. Brady Jordan read that right away, kind of a misread there by the senior quarterback, Delana. It's a big turnover for the Bulldog defense. 1st and 10 on 21 for Jersey Shore. The tempo has served them well. They hand it off to Carter Peacock immediately, and the fullback loses the ball, but he picks it back up off the grass, and he actually gains a couple of yards out of it, up to the 23. But a dangerous play when fields are as yucky as they are tonight with mud all over the place. It's 2nd and 8, Jersey Shore, going left to right. From the eye, Jordan, 3-step drop. Flips it left side, in and out of the hands of Conor Griffin. He caught the ball, was ready to run, and there is a flag at the line of scrimmage to account for, but not factoring in that flag, it does become 3rd and long, Jersey Shore. Yeah, good delivery there by Jordan. Conor Griffin had it and then dropped it. We've done that twice tonight, actually, where he had a ball in his hands. He's usually very sure-handed, but looked that he was running, but this penalty is going to go against Jersey Shore. Not really sure what that was because it was right in the middle of the play, maybe hands to the face. And interestingly enough, for the play call, Elijah Jordan, the tailback, and Jersey Shore's fastest player, the freshman, he was inserted at tailback in the second half, and it's worked well for him. By far the best running performance for Jersey Shore in this one. Sprints to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Tom Gravish and relay it to his brother Brady. Clock at 11:33 to go in the game. 14-13 Montoursville. 2nd and 19 Jersey Shore at its own 13. That came as a result of the hold. And now we got another flag from the far side. That's a false start. So 2nd and 19 now becomes a 2nd and 24. Jersey Shore backed up to their own 8. And surely the noise of the Montoursville faithful would indicate that they're quite pleased. Yeah, now you're in a little bit of a precarious position. Inside your own 10, have to take care of that football. I formation, Jordan under center. Hess, the near side receiver. They don't go his way. They hand it off to Elijah Jordan. A gaping hole up the middle, past the 30, track speed to the 40, and slammed down at the 45. It looked like the arm of Nick Reeder just went around his neck as he makes that big run. Nothing called there, and a major gain to take it for a 33-yarder. And the guys up front, Palski and Rooney, making the hole for Elijah Jordan. 1st and 10, they put him up all the way up at the 45. Out of the eye, Jersey Shore moving quickly. Flip it left on the pitch. Elijah Jordan scurries. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up on the outside. Couldn't cut it outside. Still don't know how he had that much room on that last run. This tackle made by Matthew Conklin. And lose a yard to make it 2nd and 11 at Jersey Shore's 44. Down a point, under 11 to play. Yeah, the change of pace with Elijah Jordan giving new life to the Bulldog running game. Elijah Jordan remains in there as the deep back. Caden Hess trots in a little bit from the right side. Pitch right. Jordan. Hess blocking for him, tries to wiggle through for some room. None there. Plowed down as the tackle is made by Braden Brown, who must have overcome whatever cramp he was forced out of the game with late in the third to make the hit from his linebacker spot. And Jersey Shore still at the 44 for a 3rd and about 10 and a half. Shore shuffling in some players here on this offensive play. First time where they haven't really used tempo, taking their time a little bit more here to get set.
They bring Carter Peacock and Cooper Peacock out wide left for a 4-receiver set. Take the tight end Connor Davis off. 3rd and 10 on 45 from the gun. Jordan whips it left side looking for Peacock, streaking upfield, but incomplete. That's Carter Peacock, the taller and probably slower of the two brothers between him and Cooper. He was covered up by Dylan Blackwell, and the incomplete pass stops it at 10:03. 4th and 10, Jersey Shore at its own 45. Sends the punting unit out on the field. Still down a point here to Montoursville.
Need a good punt here by the special teams of Jersey Shore. Kind of flip the field a little bit.
Isaiah Fenner on the near side at the 25 to return. Blackwell out on the right. Cooper Peacock, lots of protection. Booms it to the right. Blackwell at the 20, watches it sail overhead. Hess is downfield as the gunner as it rolls all the way to the 5, right near the numbers, and Hess there to come up with the timely down. And Montoursville put in a precarious spot, going right to left at its own 5, nursing the 1-point lead with 9:52 to play.
Well, they were looking for a field flipping type of play, and they got it there by Cooper Peacock. Really kind of a mistake by the returner of Montoursville. He had a chance and enough time to catch that, but wasn't sure of himself, so he let it go. And the Gunners were down there, able to down it inside. So now for your Bulldog defense, you've got to come up big here in this set of downs.
And Maddox Delina, senior quarterback, has to shake off that last interception. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 5, up 14-13. Delina claps his hands, and he baited the Jersey Shore defensive line to jump in unison. And the Montoursville faithful approves of that. 5 yards on the offside. Delina strolls to the sideline for the play call. And that certainly gets you out of the shadow of the end zone there, Doug.
Well, if you're a veteran quarterback, you expect to have a few of those plays go your way in a ball game. Shore was definitely going to bring pressure. They had everybody up within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage, going to force them to make a big play, and they got it on the penalty.
Both teams at 2-0 in the young season. Perennial state playoff teams here in Pennsylvania. 1st and 5 from the shotgun at their own 10, and the tailback Polizzi is just thrown down on the run to the right. Jersey Shore's defensive line bottled him up, and no gain. It now becomes 2nd and 5 there at the 10.
Yeah, you have to give kudos to the Bulldog line, Zach Rooney, Stetz, Tate Sechrist. Guys have really played well and against a larger Montoursville offensive line. That is where the Warriors have an advantage from the physical point of view.
2nd and 5, own 10 for Montoursville. Polizzi to the left side of Delina. And they head to their side to talk about this at 9:15 to go as they chatted up with first-year head coach Mike Boughton. And we come right back and tell you what Montoursville is going to do. They're up by 1, trying to win here on the road. Jersey Shore trying to hold serve, and come right back on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Shop the Skeleton Key Boutique in downtown Lock Haven in the spot that used to be inhabited by CO2. Ashley Foltz has built her business from the ground up, and each week she models the new arrivals on the Skeleton Key Facebook page so you can see how each item fits. Most inventory sells out in those sessions. Pieces that remain can be purchased directly in the store where shopping's easy, fun, and personal. Join the movement toward well-made, fashionable clothes. Visit Skeleton Key Boutique, 19 East Main Street in Lock Haven. Weekdays 11 till 6, Saturdays 10 till 2. SkeletonKeyBoutique.com.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
9:15 to go at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. And we have a good one for you on this Friday evening. 14-13 Montoursville. 2-0 teams getting after it. First game between these two local foes since 2019. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you. 2nd and 5, own 10 for Montoursville. Maddox Delina, the reigning all-conference senior quarterback, to receive the shotgun snap from the right hash. As the All-Stater Polizzi to his left side. Hits him on the delay handoff. Polizzi, lots of room up the middle, and yanked down across the 15 by Carter Peacock, the linebacker. But that's 5 yards, and that's a new set of chains. Polizzi for 5.5.
First time we've seen that play where Delina kind of sprints out to one side and then gives it to Polizzi on the way back in the other direction. So a nice change of pace there for the Montoursville offense to pick up that first down.
Warriors coming off 2 dominating wins. Montoursville 41-7 against Lewisburg last week. 42-21 against Wellsboro week 1. They drive 1st and 10. They'll call it their own 17. So that was 7 yards from Polizzi. Two receivers set from the gun. A handoff to Polizzi from Delina. Oh, he is thrown down, and Hayden Packer showing those wrestling moves in the backfield, and the All-State linebacker gets there in a very timely manner. No gain for Polizzi. Second and long, Montoursville. Clock at 8.5 to go here in the fourth frame.
Really have to be impressed overall with the Bulldog run defense. I mean, Polizzi's probably the best back, or at least one of the best backs that they'll see all year, and they've done a very nice job against him so far.
One of the toughest opponents on Jersey Shore's 2021 schedule is this Montoursville team. Second and 10, own 17 for Delina and company. From the left side slot, they bring over Bakowski, but Delina loses the snap. It's on the ground, and we'll see who picks it up from the pile. And it looks like the Montoursville offense is still on it, but it looked like they maybe were ready to try a sweep there, and Delina just couldn't handle that ball. It's third and long, Montoursville back behind their own 15.
Yeah, it looked like the snap was okay, but it came out right away. I'm not sure if he was trying to hand it off or, like you said, Sam, or he was going to pitch it as well. Shore never really had a chance to get it. There was enough Montoursville players around it to drop on it, but obviously a big play forcing this third and long.
Third and 15, own 12. Bakowski still in that same spot, right off the line on the left side. He moves across to the right. They fake it to him. Delina looks right, has to take off left, out of the pocket, sidesteps, stays on his feet, 15 towards the sideline, tries to leap past the 20, and he's trampled at the 21. Hayden Packer crosses the field to come over to tackle him after a 9-yard gain. That was nifty by the quarterback, but still leaves them 4 yards shy where they need to be. And with under 7 to play here in the fourth, Montoursville gets the punting unit out there. They have one timeout. Jersey Shore with 2, 14-13 Montoursville.
Tate Sechrist with the initial pressure, but Delina strong enough to be able to get away from him, and then Sechrist got blocked away, so good play by Packer and Hess to hold him short.
Jersey Shore coming off a fourth quarter comeback victory last week, set to receive this punt. Delina barely gets it away in the face of pressure. It trickles back behind Jersey Shore's 40, and it keeps on rolling. Rolling to the 30. Brady Jordan watched that one go, and Maddox Delina started the game off with a pretty rough-looking punt. And since then, his punts have been pretty pristine. That one sets Jersey Shore up back at their own 30 with 70 yards to go and 1 point to make up here, Doug.
That was a tough one because the punt was actually a little short, and Jordan and Cooper Peacock thought about coming up to get it, but really weren't in a position to do that. They kind of had to let it go. Montoursville got the fortuitous bounce down to the 30. Not horrible field position. 70 yards to go here for a go-ahead score for the Bulldogs.
6:23 to play. Jersey Shore, the up-tempo Bulldog offense. In the offset eye formation from their own 30 on 1st and 10. They pitch it left against the four-man front. Here's Elijah Jordan. Tramples his way forward and lunges for the 40. He has it up for a first down. He's twisted up right there as from the secondary, Caden Frame came up to make the hit. And let's see, maybe they leave him about half a yard shy. So it's second and about half a yard. Go to Carter Peacock, the fullback. He's brought back behind the line of scrimmage, but on forward progress, he'll pick up enough to move the sticks on the tackle made by Braden Brown. Jersey Shore with 1st and 10 at their own 40, down a point, under 6 to go. They look to the sideline, moving a little slower here, Doug. Imagine, of course, not as much of a rush. They want to choose some time off this clock. I formation. Jordan, handoff to the deep back. It's Elijah Jordan, nowhere to go. He's stuffed in the backfield. The big hit made by Brown again. Braden Brown has been all over the place. It's 2nd and 11 Jersey Shore at their own 39.
Good linebacker on the other side of the field as well in Braden Brown. Really nice play there, found a gap.
Well, to clarify, it's actually 3rd and 11. So they gave Jersey Shore the first down initially before, and now it's 3rd and 11. And here's a whistle, and I think Jersey Shore may have had too many on the field as Carter Peacock tried to get off, but not in time. So 3rd and 11 becomes 3rd and 16. Back behind their own 34. Jersey Shore with 5:14 to go. See what they come up with here. They look to the far side for the play call from Coach Tom Gravish. On 4th and goal with the 9 in the 3rd, Jersey Shore settle for a field goal. They go here on 3rd. Jordan, roll out right, evades some pressure. Off balance, flips it downfield. One-on-one for Hess, in and out of his hands. Was broken up by Polizzi. And Caden Hess just past the 45. had the one-on-one matchup he wanted. That ball was right to the breadbasket, and it looked like Marco Polizzi may have gotten a hand in there to dislodge that, and it's 4:54 to go, and it's still a one-point game at 14-13 Montoursville. Jersey Shore's got a punt.
Just enough pressure on Braden Jordan where he couldn't get his feet set to throw that one out in front of Caden Hess.
2 back to return. Fenner on the right, Blackwell on the left. It's a line drive right past Fenner. He lets it go. The special teams coaches are not pleased as that ball trickles into the 20. Jersey Shore gets it done in an unorthodox way. Not exactly the punt you'd expect to pick up that kind of yardage, but it does just that. 4:44, 14-13 Montoursville. Band blaring. Both teams looking to go to 3-0. One of them will. Montoursville trying to run out the clock. They bring it right to left.
Yeah, if you're Montoursville, you're just looking to grind it out, get a couple first downs, force Jersey Shore to take whatever timeouts they have left. If you're the Bulldog defense, looking for a turnover, or you're looking for a quick 3-and-out, get that ball back for one last chance by your offense.
Right to left they take it. High formation from Maddox Delana and company. Gives it to the fullback on first down. Not much doing there. Actually, no, it was Polizzi, the deep back, that got the call, and he just runs right into a crowd up the middle. Maybe a yard forward for him. 2nd and 9, but they're just concerned about that time on the scoreboard. Jersey Shore is as well. They call a timeout. 4:40 on the clock. Step aside for a moment. Come right back on the Bear.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyiinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
14-13 Montoursville trying to move to 3-0. They're up by 1 over Jersey Shore, who's also looking to move to 3-0. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you from Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. Mudcake Field. The grass is not looking all so green tonight, but the temperature beautiful, about 60 degrees here in the mountains in central Pennsylvania. It's 2nd and 9, own 21 for Montoursville. They took the lead late in the third quarter, a 22-yard touchdown pass to Isaiah Fenner for Maddox Delana. 2nd and 9, own 21. Delana stands in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to the right. Fenner in the right side slot. Pitch right, the All-State running back, Polizzi. Room around the outside of the numbers, 30, upfield, 35-40. He's got a lot of room across midfield, and it doesn't look like anyone will catch him. Inside the 10, Caden Hess goes for the ankles, and there you hear noises I can't quite describe. 79 yards, Montoursville, they're up. They're now up 20-13, and Rocco Polizzi showing that All-State skill and speed.
Just a quick pitch, got the corner, got the blocks that they wanted. Defensive backs were in pretty good position, but Polizzi All-State able to cut it inside. Caden Hess gave good pursuit, made a dive at the end, but All-State player against All-State player there, and they got the blocks that they wanted at the line of scrimmage, turned into big play.
It is a 7-point game. It is still a 1-possession game. They go for the point after here. Something to keep note of. Isaiah Fenner gets the call. Clean snap, there's the hold. The kick is low and misses wide left. No good from Fenner. Let's bookmark that play. 4:26 to go, Jersey Shore ball. And if you are going to give up a big run to Polizzi, not the worst way for it to happen. The Bulldogs down a possession, and they take it left to right when they get this kick back. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly, we're back with you after this here from Thompson Street Stadium. Montoursville up by 7.
A 31-year record of trust. Barry Enders Construction in Jersey Shore. Remodeling, new construction, everything from small jobs to new houses. Working throughout Bear Country, Barry can build or remodel anything you need. Bathrooms, kitchens, garages, decks, additions. He can add value to your home with insulation and new siding. Make the move you've always wanted to create the living space you've dreamed of. Call Barry Enders Construction today, 570-218-7713. Barry Enders Construction, Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
4:26 on the clock. Montoursville with a 79-yard touchdown run by All-State running back Rocco Palizzi to extend their lead to 20-13. No good on the extra point, though, so it stays at 7. Jersey Shore returns here at home. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you on this Friday evening here in Central PA. Kickoff right to left from the left foot of Mason Winslow. Band for Montoursville here in the visitors section. Loud and proud for the Warriors. First time these teams have matched up since 2019 with the COVID year limiting their non-league scheduling ability. Winslow on the kick. The brothers Jordan, Elijah on the right, Brady on the left. It's through the legs of Elijah. He picks it back up, center of the field, marches up to the 10, tries to get outside. There's nowhere to go, and he's wrapped up at the 10-yard line. The first one to get him, a mud-drenched jersey for Ethan Wayner. And Jersey Shore left to right has 90 yards to go, 4:20 to do it.
Yeah, just one of those mistakes. He saw that the kick was short, but he couldn't get up to it in time. You know, he's deep. You're thinking the guy's going to try and kick it as deep as possible, and then not able to field it right through the wickets. And Montoursville did a great job of the coverage, pinning the Bulldogs down deep.
Brady Jordan, the quarterback, his brother Elijah to his right hip. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Handoff Elijah, the delay up the middle. He's got room, 20 on his feet, and mauled from behind at the 24. First down run for Elijah, 14 yards. Eventually gathered by Caden Frame. And Jersey Shore moving upfield with about 4 to go, down 7.
Jordan's turned in a very good second half on the ground, racking up some yards.
Elijah moves out wide left. There's 3 other receivers that way. Empty backfield. Brady Jordan slings it over the middle, overshoots Cooper Peacock with nobody to beat inside the 40. If he catches that, that's a 78-yard touchdown, but incomplete, too long. 2nd and 10, Jersey Shore back at the 22. And the high-octane offense will have to take a minute to get reset.
Yeah, I had thought to myself just a minute ago, Cooper Peacock hasn't been a big factor offensively in this ball game. Boy, had a big chance there.
2nd and 10, own 22. Jordan, go 4 wide. Brady steps up, pressured, hits the left side slot. There's Cooper Peacock. He wants to stay on his feet, and there he goes over the middle, stays going across midfield for a first down to the 48-yard line. Cooper Peacock caught that in space and then got to work, picking up 30 yards to the 48-yard line of Montoursville.
Super delivery there by Brady Jordan. Looked deep first and then saw Cooper Peacock come open underneath. Took his time, delivered it right on the money. Great run after the catch by the younger of the Peacocks.
3.5 to go. Jersey Shore down 7, going left to right. 2 2-0 teams. One in the backfield, 1st and 10. Jordan from the 48 of Montoursville airs it out over the middle. Dangerous pass goes long. Carter Peacock couldn't catch up, and 2 guys in the secondary, Nick Reeder as well as Dylan Blackwell, were both in the vicinity, and that was a dangerous ball, but it's 2nd and 10 on the incompletion at the 48 of Montoursville for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, obviously all the plays here late in the ball game are big. Looking for somebody to come up big here for the Bulldog offense.
Elijah Jordan to the left hip of his brother Brady. Go 2 wide each way. Sling it out to Elijah. And an open field tackle to drag him down behind the midfield stripe. What a play. Matthew Conklin just all out lunged at him. And if Elijah broke that tackle, he'd have a lot of room to the outside. Instead, it's 3rd and long, Jersey Shore back at their own 47. They got a 3rd and 14 here.
Super read there by Conklin on the defensive play.
They send the receivers in a little bit. Conor Griffin, the outside right, in a 4-receiver set. Jordan takes the snap. Left, he was hit as he throws. He throws a duck that was off the defensive back Blackwell's hands and nearly grabbed by Caden Hess. He's trying to claim he caught it inside the 26, but the official says no. That was almost an interception that could have just about iced the game, but it's an incompletion. 4th and 14 at the 47. Jersey Shore has a timeout left, so in theory they could punt it, try to get the stops, but they keep the offense out there to pick up 14 yards. 4th down conversions are what propelled them past Selinsgrove last week. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Jordan, time in the pocket, unloads over the middle. This is an incompletion with nobody home. Brady Jordan just tosses it over the middle, and the area was walled off, and the Warriors are enthused. Montoursville celebrating. They think they may have just knocked off Jersey Shore on the road. 20-13, 2:46 to play. And Jersey Shore has that one timeout. You never know what can happen. Montoursville with the All-State running back Rocco Polizzi really just needs one first down, and it's a wrap.
Yeah, if you're the Bulldog defense, you're just looking for the big play, get the ball on the turf somehow, able to get it back with enough time for your offense to generate a last drive. Montoursville responded there in those last couple plays.
1st and 10 on 47 for the Montoursville Warriors, trying to go to 3-0. Maddox Delana with one in the backfield. It's Polizzi. He takes a shotgun snap, and he's dragged down behind midfield as Jersey Shore gets Jared Polsky and company right in on the body. And the Bulldogs do use that final timeout. Montoursville's got one to go. Should they be in a scenario where they need to use it? Can't imagine why. It's 2nd and long Montoursville as they have it right at midfield. Lose 3 yards on the carry. And they have 2:39 to run out here. First down, and it is over, Doug. Jersey Shore defensively has been really good in these spots over the years. We'll try and do so right here.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to get the turnover, and Montoursville obviously is trying to do something to get the first down, but nothing to put their running back or whoever's carrying the ball in a position where Jersey Shore can get a hand on it. Looked like Jersey Shore had it going there, but boy, a couple nice plays, particularly by Conklin on that swing pass. Elijah Jordan would have been able to get into open space, but again, two good teams, two good defenses come up with some big plays at opportune times.
2nd and 13 at midfield. Montoursville right to left. They have the 20-13 lead. It came on a 79-yard touchdown run by Rocco Polizzi that made it a 1-point game to a 7-point game, because the extra point was then missed. 2nd and 13 at midfield for Montoursville, between the hashes. They bring Fenner from the left side, everybody on the right. Delana, delay handoff. Polizzi with guys tugging at his jersey, marches his way back to the initial line of scrimmage, over at the 47 across the midfield line. He gains 3, becomes a 3rd and 10. The clock is running. Jersey Shore without another timeout to use. Needless to say, the entirety of the remaining 25 on this play clock should burn off before Montoursville does anything, as they huddle up for as long as they need to.
Yeah, it's painful if you're Jersey Shore because you're just watching those seconds tick away. In Montoursville, you're just saying, run clock, run.
Play clock down to 10. Still running. Jersey Shore, a penalty here would be detrimental. Delana takes the shotgun snap, rolls right. Screen pass left. He's got Matthew Conklin in the flat. He burst his way to the 40. Gain of 7 to make it 4th and 3. For Montoursville, minute and a half to go as this play clock runs down.
Yeah, I just can't imagine that they would go for it. I mean, it's 4th and probably close to 5, maybe 4 plus. But they're talking about it. Look like they're going to go. But again, Delina's the punter, so he can just step back and kick it away. They may just let it run all the way down, call their timeout, get set, and then punt it deep into Bulldog territory.
Clock running at under 120. Play clock down to 5. And it seems like that's the idea here, as Maddox Delana over on the side. And if they didn't call a timeout, it would actually back them up a little bit and attempts at sending a punt down closer, potentially avoid a touchback.
Yep, that's exactly what they did. Took the penalty, back it up a little bit, hoping that your senior quarterback, punter, Delana, going to handle this one well, get it very, very deep. Obviously, if you're Cooper Peacock and Brady Jordan, you want to get your hands on it, give yourself a chance for just a scintillating play on the return.
Mud all over these jerseys. The blue-collar nature of this Jersey Shore field is showing. 4th and 9, Jersey Shore 46. Delana skies a punt. Fair catch immediately signaled by Brady Jordan. He does not go over to it. It trickles inside the 20, down to the 15. Special teams to perfection, the way Montoursville drew it up. 1:02 on the 4th quarter clock. The Bulldogs need about 85 yards here to tie the game up. And they take it left to right. One of these teams is dropping to 2-1, and Jersey Shore right now down 20-13, looking like that'll be their fate. And they try to mount a feverish comeback here with no timeouts.
Just looking to get your players in open space and let them have a chance to make a play, make a defender miss, and turn a short gain into a big play.
From the right hash of their own 15, Brady Jordan with 3 stacked to the right.
Cooper Peacock all alone, rather Caden Hess all alone to the left. He faked the lateral, keeps it on his feet. Caden Hess crosses 25, 30, keeps going up the center of the field to the 35-yard line. 20-yard gain to Hess, nicely done. And the clock stops for the first down. Jersey Shore is quite adept at moving quickly. Clock running, no timeouts, 1st and 10 on 36. Same formation, 3 to the right. From the shotgun, Jordan faces pressure, tries to get out towards the sideline, on his feet, across midfield, 1st and more, and trots out at the 47. Brady Jordan picks up 17. Jersey Shore moves the sticks with 44 to go in the 4th. This team can run a 2-minute drill.
Well, that's a hazard for your defense with a player like Brady Jordan. If you give him too much space, he's just going to tuck it and run like he did there, pick up almost 20 yards, and he's quick enough to do that very fast. So it really sets up Jersey Shore in good position here. Still a long way to go.
44 to go. 1st and 10, 47 to Montoursville. Jordan back in the pocket, plenty of time. Floats it over the middle. He's got an open man up the field. It's his brother Elijah who makes the catch and is tripped up all the way at the 4. Elijah Jordan hauled it in right up the middle at the 15, and Jersey Shore gets the troops down there. Goal to go for the Bulldogs with 37 seconds remaining.
Right on the money. Jordan to Jordan.
1st and goal for Jersey Shore. Chance to tie it up. They're down 20-13 against Montoursville. Empty backfield. 3 wide right. Carter Peacock in the left side slot. Jordan looks right, throws right, dumps it off right to the plane. It's a touchdown. Jersey Shore is about to tie the score up, and it's Conor Griffin right over there to make the snatch, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the night.
Scintillating. We talked about it, Sam. Get a man in open space. Elijah Jordan wasn't too open, but right on the money for that long pass, and that's a nice little soft toss into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the big one. It's 20-19. Can Breck Miller go 9 for 9 on PATs? That's through, but a timeout was called first. Looks like Montoursville may have iced the kicker as the whistle blew before the snap came in. Let's see, now he's celebrating. Did that go through?
Well,
it went through, obviously. Let me rephrase myself. Did that count, should I say?
Well, the referee was trying to make the call, and they're correct. That's a dead ball foul, so they are going to have to re-kick it. The kick was good, but doesn't count. Sets up extra pressure here.
Didn't see where the foul came from, but Jersey Shore will get to retake this PAT. Breck Miller has been automatic all season long in game number 3. 20-19, they're down. 25 seconds to go in the 4th. Could be headed for overtime, or a miss here would about wrap things up. And here is the officiating question for referee Ed Reeser. Puts the ball down. Halski, the long snapper, has to hold. Miller to kick, and that's money. 20 all. Special teams not an issue for Jersey Shore in the kicking game, and the Bulldogs tie it up with Elijah Jordan first with the big play from his brother Brady, and then to cap it off 4 yards from Jordan to Griffin, and we're even at 20. Montoursville gets it back, 25 to go in the 4th after this, here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, students, we can find a place for you in Lock Haven Williams-Porter State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using our new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
20-20. Jersey Shore with a 44-yard hookup between Brady and Elijah Jordan that sets them up for the game-tying touchdown with Brady Jordan to Conor Griffin. Second time those two have connected in the end zone tonight. Jersey Shore kicks it off left to right. A low line drive kick
fielded at the 20 on the near side. Grabbed on a fly by Nick Reeder. Tries to stay on his feet. He has some room to the sideline, across midfield, and finally demolished at the 45 of Jersey Shore. A very dangerous kick return, but it is stopped at the 45. Jersey Shore gets the guys over there, and Gabe Andrews makes a play in the open field. 16 seconds to go. I don't believe Montoursville, Doug, has the ability to kick a super long field goal. They do have one timeout left, so you never know what can happen here. That kick return was pretty massive.
Oh, a huge play there. Obviously, you have some deep threats in Fenner and Bakowski and Maddox Delana, so this is going to be a big play by the senior quarterback.
Fenner to the left side for Delana and company. Two stacked to the right, then they bring another guy outside there. Blitz, Packer yanks him down. He gets his left hand on the jersey and throw him to the grass. Clock stopped at 8.7. Hayden Packer may have just about sent this to OT. There is a timeout, and it looks like Montoursville will take it and decide what to do with it. They have the ball back at the 48, so you could go Hail Mary here, of course, or who knows what their thought process is. You may as well chuck it downfield. But that sack changes things, because if Montoursville would advance the ball there, all of a sudden with that timeout, things get a little dicey for Jersey Shore.
Hayden Packer and Palski with the pressure there. That's what you have to do. You can't let that senior quarterback set back there and do what he wants. They were looking for a wheel route, perhaps to Rocco Paluzzi out of the backfield. Looked like Jersey Shore had it covered, but Delana had no time at all. And you're right, Sam. They're going to get it down the field somewhere. Look for an interference play or something. Maybe get it close enough to try that field goal, or you get another chance to get it into the end zone. So Shore defense here, they're going to have to come up big again on this play.
8.7 to go, 2nd and 17, own 48. Montoursville, possibly the last play of the game, as it'll go to overtime if they cannot win it right here. Delana from the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Fenner wide right. Paluzzi in the backfield blocking. Delana rolls left. Pressure, off balance, heads to the sideline with 2 seconds to go. Montoursville wants a late hit. They do not get it. Dirk Stetz tosses him aside, and he hits the gravel outside the grass here at Thompson Street and is slow to get up. Have to hope for the health of Maddox Delana. That's a tough spill to take. There is 0.7 to go here in the 4th, and Delana stays along the side, and I imagine Montoursville will just take a knee here and go to OT.
Well, you would think maybe, particularly if your quarterback's a little bit banged up, you take the knee and go to OT. But, hey, if he feels good enough, he can get enough arm on it, throw it down again, maybe hope for an interference play where you get another play in regulation.
That was dangerous by Dirk Stetz, tossing him aside like that. You never know what the officials will call. 3rd and 22, own 42 for Montoursville. Less than a second to go, and Delana takes the knee. We're going to OT. 20-20. Jersey Shore mounts the comeback, but can they finish it off? We'll tell you about the overtime rules, and we'll give you the end of the game on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this. A fun one at Thompson Street is not done yet.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore. With a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
First Quality in Lock Haven and Macklehattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and Macklehattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
An absolute classic from Thompson Street Stadium is going to last a little longer. 20-20, Jersey Shore and Montoursville knotted up after 48 minutes. Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly with you here on the Bear Country Sports Network to clear up any clarification that needs to be clarified. We'll tell you about the overtime rules here. 10-yard line, college rules. Jersey Shore has had its fair share of overtime games over the year. Think back to 2018, the 20-17 thriller right here on this field in November against Selinsgrove to win the district. How about 2019 state quarterfinals at Danville Stadium against Pottsville, a game in which Jersey Shore thought its season would end. It did not, and they advanced to the state semis that year. Bulldogs, for the first time since then, are in overtime, and they get this Montoursville team right here that is looking to go to 3-0 as well. We'll have a coin toss in a moment to decide who gets the ball first. And, Doug, what a game we've seen. Jersey Shore had to make an 85-yard drive with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go, and they were able to do it. And that really is something special at this level of football.
Yeah, everyone's going to remember the long pass, as well they should, 44 yards or so from Jordan to set up the touchdown. But the first play was a really big play, the little swing pass or quick slant to Caden Hess, who was going to toss it to Elijah Jordan, but then kept it himself, so it was a little bit of a decoy. Maybe they gave him the option, and the defenders obviously have to pay attention to Elijah Jordan. Caden Hess made a big play, able to get from the 15 all the way out, plus the 40, and then set up the big play. And Nate Carpenter and Brandon Barker talked about it. It wasn't a perfect pass from Brady Jordan, but it was right on the money. Elijah Jordan reached back, though, and caught it kind of right at his shoulder with the defender right there. We talked about it in week number 1, Sam. Elijah Jordan, as a freshman, he is not afraid at all. He fits right in. He'll play whatever role you have him play. And in the second half, Sam, he's been the difference for the Bulldog offense.
And it was Conor Griffin that caught the game-tying touchdown, snagged it from 4 yards out, and then, of course, Breck Miller had to kick the PAT. And I mentioned when Montoursville scored the touchdown on Rocco Polizzi's 79-yard exciting run, they missed the point after, said to bookmark it. Comes into play there as Jersey Shore is able to tie it up with its point after. And now we understand who will go first, who will go second. It's the 10 yards. You have 4 downs. And whatever team goes first, the next team has to try and either tie them up or get ahead of them. And if that second team, of course, gets ahead of them, it's a wrap. And we go back and forth. Jersey Shore, it took 3 overtimes to knock off Pottsville back in 2019. And this is their first time in extra time since then. We'll try and see what happens. Jersey Shore will be going left to right. Montoursville right to left. And Jersey Shore and Montoursville set to duke it out. And we'll see. I couldn't see if you could tell, Doug. No way to tell. They don't have a ability to announce this right away. Well, I can't really hear the loudspeaker too well from here, so see what comes out. And Montoursville's defense comes out, so that'll tell you Jersey Shore goes first. It'll be left to right, and that's the side of the field they'll play it on. Jersey Shore, overtime number 1, clock not a factor. You got 4 downs. See what they can do with 10 yards to go here, Doug.
You know, and the key for your offense is you have to get some kind of points. Obviously, you want a touchdown in the PAT, but if you don't advance, you want to kick the field goal and get points on the board to force your opponent to score as well. If you're the defense, you want to cause a turnover. That's all you want. Get the turnover or no points where all you have to do is kick a field goal to win it.
First and goal at the 10 of Montoursville to start off overtime number 1. Offset eye for Jersey Shore. They bring Conor Griffin to the left. Pitch right, Elijah Jordan cut off there and smothered at the 14 for a loss of 4. He was greeted immediately by Caden Frame. It's second down for Jersey Shore at the 14. 4 on-time downs. It is overtime, and Jersey Shore's pace a little slower here, but not too slow. The right back on the horse. In the eye from the right hash of the 13. Jordan, one drop, flips it left side for Caden Hess, who yanks it out of midair. He plucks it in for the touchdown. 13 yards. Caden Hess's second touchdown of the season, his first of the night, and the Bulldogs take a 26-20 lead. Brady Jordan's third touchdown pass of the evening.
All night long, Marco Paluzzi has done just an outstanding job against All-Stater Caden Hess, but one-on-one there, Brady Jordan delivered that where it needed to be, kind of on the outside just a little bit where Caden Hess could use his body to shield it a little bit and get his hands up to pluck that. Beautiful play there by the Bulldog offense.
And the all-important point after here. Breck Miller has not missed this season. Try and keep it that way. Clean operation. The kick. Nothing but through. 27-20. Jersey Shore in front by a score. Montoursville gets the ball back. Coming back on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Shop the Skeleton Key Boutique in downtown Lock Haven in the spot that used to be inhabited by CO2. Ashley Foltz has built her business from the ground up, and each week she models the new arrivals on the Skeleton Key Facebook page so you can see how each item fits. Most inventory sells out in those sessions. Pieces that remain can be purchased directly in the store where shopping's easy, fun, and personal. Join the movement toward well-made, fashionable clothes. Visit Skeleton Key Boutique, 19 East Main Street in Lock Haven. Weekdays 11 till 6, Saturdays 10 till 2. SkeletonKeyBoutique.com.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore with the 13-yard touchdown to begin overtime. Brady Jordan to Caden Hess. They're up 27-20 over Montoursville. Clash of two unbeaten teams. Montoursville gets to answer left to right at the 10-yard line for 4 on-time downs. 1st and 10, they use play action from the eye. Delana flips it over the middle, low ball incomplete. It was a little off-center, and Braden Brown slams the ground in frustration. The tight end couldn't bring it in, and it's 2nd down, 3 downs to go for the Montoursville Warriors to keep this game alive.
Montoursville flooded the right side of the field with players coming from the left and Marco Paluzzi from his wide receiver position. Not a great delivery by the senior quarterback, Delana, on that throw.
A little havoc unleashed there on Maddox Delana, and he's got 2nd and 10 here. Paluzzi to the right hip of Delana, 3 wide left. Reeder, one of the guys there. Screen pass low and through the hands of James Batkowski. That's a bouncing ball. He couldn't bring it in, and even if he did, he would have had a hard time getting up, and he may have had a knee down at that time anyways. 3rd down, still at the 10. 2 incomplete passes for Montoursville, needing to answer back.
That's such a tough throw at the high school level. You know, you've got to get it on a rope very quickly out to a receiver, and that's a longer throw than people realize. Really forced an incompletion there. You got to think they're going to look across the middle or get the ball in the hands of Rocco Paluzzi.
2 downs to score a touchdown. That's their only hope in this one. Otherwise, they blew a lead with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go in the 4th. At the 10, everybody to the right. They pitch it that way. Paluzzi met in the backfield and slammed down. Carter Peacock got him. 4th down at the 10 still. Last shot for Montoursville to tie this game up.
Really good read there by Carter Peacock. You know, it's easy to forget. He's a 4-year starter as well. You know, missed quite a bit of the season last year, but he's been an impact player since he's a freshman and really enjoys playing defense. And he just saw that Paluzzi was going to get the toss and he was not going to be denied. Knife between a couple of blockers there, made a solid tackle.
27-20 Jersey Shore trying to walk it off against Montoursville here in overtime. 4 wide, snap through the hands of Delana in the shotgun. Time, flustered, floats it over the middle, picked off by Brady Jordan. This one's over. He was looking for Nick Reeder, and Brady Jordan's 2nd interception of the night. And the Bulldogs storm the field. Coach Tom Gravish pumps his fist, and Jersey Shore remains unbeaten. And down go the Montoursville Warriors. That's going to be a tough 30-minute drive home. 27-20 is the final, and we got postgame coming up on the Bear Country Sports Network. Jersey Shore knocks down the Warriors and wins in overtime.
A 31-year record of trust. Barry Enders Construction in Jersey Shore. Remodeling, new construction, everything from small jobs to new houses. Working throughout Bear Country, Barry can build or remodel anything you need. Bathrooms, kitchens, garages, decks, additions. He can add value to your home with insulation and new siding. Make the move you've always wanted to create the living space you've dreamed of. Call Barry Enders Construction today, 570-218-7713. Barry Enders Construction, Jersey Shore.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you had bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutz's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Bellefonte Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
McMahon, Ferguson & Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon, Ferguson & Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon, Ferguson & Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Doug Byerly back with you. Brandon Barker will have his breakdown in a moment of our post-game coverage of one of the more exciting Jersey Shore football finishes in quite some time. 27-20 is the final in overtime. With a mere 62 seconds to go, Jersey Shore brought it 85 yards downfield with time to go and finish it off with a 4-yard touchdown from Brady Jordan to Conor Griffin. Preceding that, Brady hit his brother Elijah for a 44-yard gainer. And as Doug mentioned moments ago at the end of overtime, it was a big 20-yard completion that started off that 85-yard drive. And Jersey Shore, mind you, did that, Doug, with no timeouts. Unbelievable stuff. And then in overtime, to be able to go out there after a couple negative plays, score on a 13-yard touchdown pass to who else? Caden Hess, the All-State receiver, and then defensively not give up any yards. That was stuff of brilliance, and that was the stuff of a team that truly is never out of a game.
Yeah, they've played so well defensively, and as you plug in guys on the offensive side, you're trying to figure out what fits best. And they plugged in Elijah Jordan in that second half, and he was the difference maker, no doubt about it. But then that opens other things up. You're able to go to Caden Hess on a couple different plays. You're able to plug in a few runs as well. And then Brady Jordan, your first-year quarterback, just coming up with some big throws. That's what you're looking for if you're Jersey Shore, what type of player fits in. And you got to give credit again to Coach Gravish, which we've done so many times. He's not afraid to try some different things when you need them, and his players responded. Obviously, great overtime win against the Warriors, a great rivalry. Montoursville is going to have a great season, but Jersey Shore, they're going to enjoy this one for a while.
And kudos to Rocco Polizzi for what he was able to do. 79-yard touchdown for him. And we send off Doug Byerly. He'll help with the breakdown process. We turn off the lights pretty quickly here at Thompson Street Stadium. So Doug's going to get a head start on that. Brandon joins me here for more post-game action. Brandon, you saw what Rocco Polizzi could do out there. He's incredible. There's a reason he's an all-state running back, and he's going to put up monster numbers and lead this Montoursville team to a lot of success. But even with that, that comeback down the field, this is now my 4th year calling Jersey Shore games, and of course having to time that up with one of the best strings of success this program has ever seen in a century of football. But that stretch right there is one of the more amazing things I've seen here on this field, or on any field Jersey Shore has played on. What was going through your head as all that was unfolding?
Well, first of all, I'm thinking, man, we just gave Montoursville the ball back with enough time for them to spike it. Luckily, we had one timeout left, but I'm thinking, man, Montoursville's going to ice this. This is how this ends. And then they get that punt. And then at the 15-yard line, I'm like, oh, man, 4 downs here. We're going to have to go to 4. And then one run takes it up to about 30, 40-yard line. And then that throw to Brady Jordan, and not only that, to catch it on his shoulder, to get all the way down to the 1-yard line, it's impressive. And to speak about it, it's one of the most shocking ones I've seen. They did it in the most fast time I've ever seen. This is the fastest team that they've had in a long time. And not only that, just the grit and determination that all these guys have. Look, Carter Peacock played every down. Brady Jordan played every down. Elijah Jordan played most of the down. All these guys have been on the field for so long that it was just so hard for them to even give up. And a good thing they didn't, because they end up with a victory. But I'm going to tell you what, you said that they're going to turn the lights out pretty quick. I don't think they're turning out the lights real quickly on this one tonight.
Yeah, well, they got to get everyone off the field first, and the absolute massive humanity over there along the side. We'll have the game stats, and again, credit to Jersey Shore coach Chris Davis, who's always just on top of the stats, and I believe he's sending those to me any second. Yeah, he sent them 3 minutes ago. How about that? We'll run through those stats here in a moment, as we also give you our Domino's 3 stars of the game. And in a comeback like this one, there's a lot of directions to go. Brandon and I will have a few minutes to converse, decide where we're going with that, give you our stars of the game, give you some stats, and then get on our way out of here after a thriller at Thompson Street. 27-20, Jersey Shore victorious. Coming back after this.
It's the luxury location for your dog. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall. Grooming on site, air conditioning, and an outdoor playground. Now offering weekday doggy daycare. Call 570-377-0340 to check availability and for appointments. Online at sweetdreamsgroomandboard.com or find us on Facebook. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall, where we treat your dog like family.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhatton is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhatton for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now, 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Transport children to school daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker, more post-game from Thompson Street Stadium.
after a 27-20 overtime Jersey Shore football victory over Montoursville. Jersey Shore moves to 3-0. Montoursville drops to 2-1. And we have our 3 stars of the game presented by your Jersey Shore Dominoes. Head in there for everything that your heart can desire. Well, I certainly am going to head there in a few minutes. Jersey Shore football players are getting a really sweet reward from the folks over there. 3 Bulldogs will receive a certificate for 1 large, 1-topping pizza from Domino's at Jersey Shore. Open 10:30 a.m. to midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, and 10:30 to 11 p.m. every other night. Jersey Shore, Brandon, we talk about the ability to just never give up, be relentless. Hayden Packer was in the backfield defensively the entire game. I felt like I never stopped calling Hayden's name, and he lived up to the billing here, and he earns our first star. What did you make of Hayden's performance?
Well, he was so fast off that linebacker spot. Not only could he cover, but, well, he can get past the lineman and stone. There were a couple times where he literally met Rocco Paluzzi and stoned him right in his path. He couldn't even get anywhere. Hayden Packard plays through grit, determination. He literally said, I'm going to put the defense on my back and stop this all-state running back.
8.5 tackles, a sack, and 2 tackles for loss. A brilliant performance at linebacker, and Hayden's our first star of the game. The second, Elijah Jordan. I mean, you want to talk about speed. He displayed that in the second half. In the first half, Gabe Andrus was given the starting running back job. Coach Gravish makes the adjustment third quarter to put in Elijah, and he hits the mark, 97 yards on the ground for him, and also caught the big 44-yard ball that put him with goal to go there within the final minute of the game. Elijah, star number 2 of the game. And number 3, Brandon, we had much deliberation over this. And there's a lot of different ways we can go with this, and I want to assure the folks out there at home that we will try to get everybody in on the pizza, the little slice of the pie here. But who is star number 3?
Star number 3 is Tate Seacrest, a young guy. He's a freshman. He's the younger brother of Stone, and he really stepped up on that defensive line. They weren't able to get much pressure on Delana, but when they did, it was Tate Seacrest getting pressure on him. He got to the outside edge, got around the tackles, and able to get at least 2 sacks on this game and a couple of tackles for loss. He was in on a lot of them. I give credit to the whole defensive line, but Tate Seacrest was the guy who stood out the most.
2 important sacks in that first half. He had 4 tackles and, again, the 2 TFLs. Big one by Tate Seacrest. Also want to shout out a few other guys. Brady Jordan, 2 interceptions defensively, as well as the 3 passing touchdowns for him.
And I want to give a shout out Caden Hess. He didn't really catch much. He had 2 catches, I believe, and one of them was the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, let's confirm Caden's stats, and he did have the game-winning touchdown. And look, I'd venture to say Caden's gonna have a lot of chances to win some pizza this year. Don't worry, Caden will be getting pizza. I mean, the way he plays is truly unbelievable. And looking at his numbers, he had the 13-yard touchdown, also the big 32-yarder on that fourth quarter drive, and also making 3 other grabs. So 5 grabs for him, and none bigger than the game go-ahead getter in overtime. Brandon, before we wrap up, just looking through this game and this victory, what will stand out to you, and what can Jersey Shore take with them as they move from 3-0 and try to make it 4-0 Saturday night in Lewisburg?
Well, again, I said it in the first half, and I'm going to say it again, and I know I'm going to get criticism for this from Coach Tom Grouch. He'll probably talk to me about this, but I think Carter Peacock does not need to be in that fullback spot. It needs to be Hayden Packer all the time. Carter is a little bit too slow at that fullback spot, and Hayden is a powerful guy. Other than that, they shored up their offensive line. They did a great job against a bigger front, and they got to find more ways to get more people involved. Cooper didn't get involved as much as he usually is. Caden had a couple catches, but they weren't till late in the game. They got to get some of these guys on the outside edges more touches, and they've got to be able to create more ways to get Brady and Elijah both in the game at the same time, because I'm telling you, Elijah is something special in that backfield, and if you can tantalize that with the 2 speeds of Brady and Elijah and the speed that this whole offense has, they got it. Defensively, not a whole lot. They've got to shore up a little bit against the short passes. Montoursville tried to kill them with it, and they never went back to it, which is kind of baffling me, but they had a couple times where they got against them, and that's what I think they needed. They needed to shore up their coverage a little bit more.
Yeah, Elijah Jordan, he had that one big play
And in terms of the passing game, and that's all he needed in terms of a receiver. Also mentioned the 97 rushing yards for him. Big thanks to Dave Stratton spinning the dials back in studio, to everyone here at Jersey Shore Area High School for making this broadcast possible. Our good friend Nate Carpenter making his appearance and always being the best of company up in the press box. And to my color commentator, Doug Byerly, as well as the great Brandon Barker himself up here, wrapping this one up. 27-20 the final. My name is Sam Cooperman saying so long. A reminder, Jersey Shore next week, it's at Lewisburg on Saturday night, where we'll have a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock opening kickoff here on the Bear. So long. Have a great rest of your Friday.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, students, we can find a place for you in Lock Haven, Williams-Borders State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using their new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Colon Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadrafire. Visit Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, Baxter Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscolonwoodstoves.com.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires? Or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely, State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game against Montoursville, brought to you by Hollick's Coal Yard, Jim Ely, State Farm Insurance, Kutz's Kitchen, McMahon, Ferguson & Associates, Susquehanna Trailways, B.A. Mike's Little Electric, Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, the Dave Winkleman Team at Anchor Real Estate, Jiffy Market and Deli, First Quality, TLC Fuels, Woodlands Bank, Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Skeleton Key Boutique, S.A. Piper Logistics, Barry Enders Construction, Domino's, Realty Lease Properties, Fager Insurance, and River Valley Internet. Back next Saturday night for the game against Lewisburg, pregame 6:30 on the Bear Country Sports Network.